Hello out there to all of you knuckle dragging mouth droolers. Happy 4th of July and welcome to the I Depend on Dents Day closet clean out marathon celebration where we're going to make fun of this guy for quite some time. I really wasn't too sure what to watch. There aren't really any particularly interesting clips or whatever. He's not live yet, of course. We're waiting for that. So we'll see how that goes today. If you have any predictions, I don't know. I have a feeling that this marathon might go pretty well for him today. If we remember 2 months ago, when he did the Viewers No Longer Have the Illusion of Choice marathon, he made about $500. That was a big old fucking bomb. And then, of course, last month we had the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. Also, did not go very well. He cleaned up with about $500-600. So, like I say, if you guys have predictions for the money, I think the nostalgia is going to rule the day with the dents, and hell, maybe even some detractors caught, tossing some money at him to see the vests and the hats. And I have no idea, but I just have a feeling that this might go better than the last couple of marathons. We'll see. And remember, it doesn't particularly matter either way. I really wish people would stop messaging me, or I could turn my volume down. I could do that too. Excuse me. So I figured, what do we start with today? I'm not watching all that fighting game garbage that he did last night. I don't care. So let's watch Spoon Rant in its entirety, clipped from, I believe this is Memology. Big ups, Memology. Let's watch Spoon Rant together, because why not? It's funny.
Joe Taco 13 Shooty says, who are the placeholders? I don't know what that...
His voice here gets really funny. He goes, I don't know. Who are they?
The hell that means. But thanks for the cheer. The placeholders. You're no idea.
Yikes.
Who are the placeholders? You mean in regards to this game? And that's literally what's happening now to Ichiban. Like, these first 3 hours of this game is like everything starts good, then all of a sudden, awful thing happens, 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 awful thing happens. It's like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, Kat's got food coming too. I forgot, because she's totally not his handmaid and totally not his servant. She doesn't do things for him. She can't drive 6 miles to go get Sonic, but she can make food. So we'll have to see what that's all about too. I can't promise that I will be here the entirety of the time. I saw that Tevin's going live. He's far more a trooper than me, so he may stick it out. You guys might want to hop around between different people streaming, so you guys might want to go outside.
Like, they're really piling it on. Like, holy crap.
Also, if you're eating food today, if you're making food today, share what kind of food you're making.
Crap, man. And then on top of that, there's just some weird choices they made with the plot, like a romantic twist at the beginning, and then it just gets dropped right on its head again to add to the oh, here's another bad thing that happened in the story. And it's weird, but I get it. It's funny, but it's odd that it's in there. And then on top of that, there's a part of this plot, and this is basically a minor spoiler for the plot. This is actually how the game sets up. But these guys...
It's true. It's happened twice. I've played Spoon Rant and King Be Cruel has popped up.
The cast of Like a Dragon...
The last time I played Spoon Rant,
guys,
he showed
it's not
up.
like they have a giant internet presence. It's not like they really have the ability to defend themselves, right? They don't. What could they do? So, literally, because people have slandered them on the internet, this drama stuff, and it was funny because they actually said, so what is it, like a internet tabloid? That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's literally what a ton of shit is on YouTube right now. A bunch of scummy tabloid people who have absolutely nothing to actually say about anything. So what they do is they literally make shit up. They take things out of context. They show pictures. They'll show video clips. They'll say, hey, this is what this person is, and they're awful, and blah, blah, blah. And it gets them clickbait views, and it gets them popularity. And then the person who they're basically slamming is the one who takes the brunt of that.
I remember when he had this crappy setup and not the crappy setup he has now.
And has to live with it.
Smoking whole chickens outside right now?
Somehow.
That's
and
amazing.
How do you do that when you're not someone of the stature of the person who's basically punching down at you? Well, that's the story of...
Can't get the bedpan DSP's gotta poop again. Like South Park, where they're playing fucking World of Warcraft, and Cartman's like, Mom, bathroom!
This game. I'm not kidding. That's literally the story of this game, right? And immediately I drew parallels. I'm like, so you remember what happened to me, right? You remember?
I was playing this game and immediately I made it all about myself.
Me working at Twitch for so many years, they never had a single problem with me. In fact, I was offered sponsorship opportunities. They had me play games like Choice Chamber and paid me tons of money to play it and advertise the game. They had me do all these different campaigns and things. And then just a few years later, I haven't changed who I am. I haven't changed the style of content I do. I'm the same exact guy. And they kick me out of the partner program. Oh my God. Like, and when I ask them why,
Cat, bathroom, bathroom.
they say something like hateful speech, but then they
Pockets.
refuse to provide any examples of what I'm talking about. So come to find out, months later, I contact someone who actually worked at Twitch, and they showed me the evidence that my haters, the people who don't like me, made a internet slander campaign. They basically packaged it all together. It was like this big epic montage of bad moments of my history. A lot of them were over 10 years before this time period. And all they did was
Optimist, you said you weren't going to be here today, sir. Why are you here?
made this edited, here's the worst of...
No, honey, this isn't live. We're watching the spoon rant. This is eat shit out of my ass. I'm going to mail you a spoon. Just because I'm, like, building up a little bit of time. Is he even here yet? Is he? I don't know. Baze, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. He's not there yet. Toxie Minx, I'll take the compliment. I don't think he's there yet. Is he there?
Phil.
I'll go look right now.
And presented it to Twitch as if, look, this is a guy...
I'm being super selfish right now. I just want to watch this until he shows up.
right now who's on your site in your partner program, but, look at all the things he's done, but it's not truthful. Number one, it's all stuff out of context. Number two, it's stuff that's outdated. I don't do that kind of risque commentary. Some of this stuff was stuff from 10 years ago before that I haven't done since, and I had publicly apologized for.
No,
right?
He's not here yet.
So, literally, that's exactly the story.
Happy 4th, everybody. I appreciate you, JD.
Of like...
Happy IDependOnDents Day.
Like a dragon, showing things out of context, not representative of what's going on or who the people actually are, but making shit up for drama's sake, and now they lost their jobs because of it.
Oh, he just like me. He just like me, for real.
And I'm like, dude, this is my fucking life.
It's so good.
This is exactly what happens to me on a daily basis. I have stalkers on the internet who just make shit up. They have never substantiated their claims of anything that they've said in these things that are ridiculous. Every once in a while, they say, okay, well, Phil raged today playing Street Fighter and he insulted some players. That's true. It's well documented. The footage is there. You can watch the footage on my channel, for God's sakes, right? Who cares about that? But the problem is the other stuff that they say and do about me that's completely falsified, that they have absolutely no concrete evidence of at all. But
what would I do if DSP tried to sue me? Well, number one, if you want to get super technical, I don't restream him. I restream Raw Phil. So I feel in that case, Raw Phil would have a bigger case against me because I don't actually stream from Phil himself. If we're, doing semantics, if we couldn't play that angle, I believe what I do is transformative enough to be considered my own content. And honestly, if I didn't think that it was transformative enough, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I really wouldn't have any choice in that, but...
They say shit all the time, all these crazy conspiracies they come up with, and YouTube allows it. YouTube just allows slander campaigns for personal gain. It's insane. Now, in reality, it's funny because...
And this is it. Here we go. So, get your spoons. No, he's not gonna change the setup for today. You're just gonna hear him like shouting from across the way.
By the way, how about this? I don't know what the fuck idiots are talking about with memes and shit. Oh, it's like, he's just like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't follow your dumb fucking memes. So take your meme and shove it up your fucking ass, because I have the ability to make an observation that's factually fucking based. Oh. Just because I'm Darkside Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up.
If you should get I mean, he could sue me or whatever, but I honestly think that what I do and like what other detractors do, I don't think it's as bad as what we're hearing right now, which is, honest to God, just verbally abusing people. I sit over here at my own table in the cafeteria and make fun of somebody who I think is a geek. And I think I should be entitled to look at the geek, watch the geek, and sit with my friends and make fun of the geek. not fucking sit in front of a camera and just verbally fucking like assault people.
Holy fucking shit, and relax. Some people just can't control themselves. I'm not taking your shit. I don't care who the fuck it is. There's people in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Shut the fuck up and eat it. Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am. I can't say a factual observation. It's a fucking fact that the characters in that game are going through what I have factually gone through on a daily fucking basis for years. So shut the fuck up. I am not putting up with any of this shit ever again. You're gonna tell me I can't make a factual observation? How about you kiss my
Yeah, I think shouting "kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls," which is what he says. I hate that it's bleeped, but that's okay. I always find this clip faster than anybody else's, but I hate that it's bleeped out. I think that is worse. For some reason, I kind of feel just sitting over here in my own little corner and making fun of somebody is fine. Because here's the thing. You can take my streams and you can like restream like my shit and make fun of me. And if you want, like, okay, I don't like, you would be making it your own if you would be adding commentary, you know, over it. If we were really doing something that was illegal, then we wouldn't be allowed to do it. And some people do get hit like, hey, you can't do that, or it's not transformative enough, or you're stealing somebody's stuff or whatever. So,
and I'm fucking pissed about it because I see this shit. Oh, he can't say that. Oh yeah, I can't say a fact. What fucking world do we live in that I can't say a fucking fact, you bitch? Enough is enough with this shit. Yeah, King be cruel. King be bitch. You're gonna say dumb shit like that and
oh, King be cruel. Thank you for giving us this absolute fucking, this isn't gold dust. This is several bars of gold. This is so fucking good.
Fucking chat and everyone else who said that too. Because people in the comments, all my haters saying it in their videos. So now we know what you're watching every fucking day, right? You dumb fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Are there any new Lecheros? You guys want to watch Lechero?
No one cares about your bitch ass memeable opinions. There's facts, there's reality. And
yeah, we can watch Band. I'll find that.
then there's your bullshit world that you live in on the internet where you circle jerk each other with your conspiracy and your nonsense, and no one fucking cares about you except your circle jerking community. The problem is there's too many of you. There's too many fucking idiots. And enough is enough with this shit. It's time to call it out. Just because I'm one of the most abused people on the internet doesn't mean I don't get to make a factual observation. I can.
But just because you're one of the most abused people on the internet doesn't mean you get to verbally abuse people.
say whatever the fuck I want, and you like it, or you shut the fuck up.
Sóbrame, por favor, you cabrón.
No new Lechero for a while?
Jesus,
Aww.
relax, dude. Now, you got a problem with that? Test me, bitch. Because I'm not putting up with it anymore.
He's a big, strong boy.
I'm not. I'm not going to have people come in here on my streams and in fucking other videos and say, oh, he's just, oh, look, yeah, I'm like him, just like me and him. Shut the fuck. No one even knows what you're talking about. I've never even heard the meme before because I'm not an asshole. I'm not.
The lawsuit is focusing on H3H3 restreaming his vids, so Ethan would be deprived of income. But we have choices though. Like, that's what I don't understand about. I don't know anything about like the H3H3 thing. Like, I've heard of it. I think Charlie's talked about it, Sir Moist, but I don't follow it like super close. But here's the thing. You guys that are sitting here right now, or if you're gonna go sit over, is WPIG, are they streaming? I saw Tevin's real quick that they're, whoever you choose to sit with today to watch this, you're making a decision. You can go sit and watch Phil in his stream if you want to. How am I taking anything away? I'm not forcing anyone to be here. Oh, we can watch Franny. We can watch a Franny. I don't know if there's a new one though. Like, Tevin isn't forcing anyone. Iviga isn't forcing anybody. The folks at WPIG, you know, ALT, they're not forcing anybody. No one's forcing anybody. Like, this is where you have to come in order to watch this. Duty doesn't force anybody. Snort Hogan, nobody. Well, Snort Hogan doesn't restream, but anybody who restreams, it's not like you have to. You have the choice. You can go and watch Phil, or you can choose to go somewhere else. It kind of sounds like a personal fucking problem. It kind of sounds like if you're not getting, oh, is there a new Franny? Get out of here. You know, so to me, that just kind of sounds like too bad, so sad. Somebody else is taking your content, transforming it, and making it more gooder. Kind of sounds like a personal thing to me.
Not a
But again, I don't know all the details, so,
fucking
you know.
dumbass, mouth-drooling idiot. I don't.
If it turns out that, like, ooh, restreaming is bad and I can't do it anymore, okay, like, I don't have to stream anymore. I'll still do my filibuster episodes, and I'll just make edited videos from content that he's already published. But like myself and everybody else who restreams and makes videos, will get 10 times the views that he does. We'll still take all the money away from him. So what's the point? Every time I make a video, it gets 2,500, 3,000 views. His videos get 600 views. So I just don't really see how that's any different.
I don't follow the dunces follow on the internet. It's my life I'm talking about, right? And it's true. Follow the plot of this game.
Okay, that's pretty much the best part of Spoon Rant. We got a request for band, which is a really quick clip. So, and then we'll go see what Franny's got going on. Let me see if I can find that. I used to have all these. Would also help if I could spell. There it is. Would also help if I could. Here we go. And big ups Mighty D for this video. Watch this video a million times. It's so good.
The first of 4 new hats about to be revealed.
He's so happy too. You can see the look on his face.
Everyone. All right. I actually want to do this dramatically. So
yeah, Raw Phil is the only one, unfortunately, who I think might get hit the hardest because there's like no commentary. I hope not. Because, man, Raw Phil is like the GOAT, never misses a day, never misses anything, does everybody like a big fucking solid so that we don't have to give Phil, the views. So I hope nothing happens. But I feel like what everybody else does is more than transformative enough.
hold on a second.
But here's the thing. I know he's all excited because he wants all the restreamers to go away. Everybody is still going to make videos.
Let me see if I can do this off camera. That's not to spoil.
He gets so excited about this.
Okay. It's off camera. It's not to spoil. Oh, she's tripped.
Breaking banquet videos? I have never heard of those.
Okay.
The wind just totally gets sucked out of this dude's sails. You can see at the beginning when he's
All
like
right,
grinning.
That's so stupid.
Don't say Toxie, you're incriminating yourself. What am I incriminating?
Ah, yes. Hello.
Look at him. He's so proud of himself. Like, look how genuinely happy he is. Like, he thinks he's King Dick. Like, he really does.
I am, General Bice.
That's true. Raw Phil does like add different music and things like that. He adds both of the chats, but I mean, we'll have to see how this goes.
I'm here.
I don't think anything. If anybody really thought that this was wrong, we wouldn't be doing it.
To take over the world with my forces of Shadaloo, as well as stream and make some money.
Colonel Clink. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, look, he's genuinely like. That is genuine happiness right there. Like, he's so happy.
It's actually, it looks exactly like M. Bison's hat, except they didn't have one with a skull, so I got a star. But it looks like M. Bison's hat. It's supposed to be like a military hat. It's pretty fun. Oh!
And then here comes the scowl on the face. I don't know how much later this is. Probably like 10 minutes or something. Like, the wind is just sucked from his fucking sails.
No, I don't know what I want to do.
And then we'll go watch
Of course, people are
Franny.
being stupid. They think that this hat is only like crazy Nazi stuff. It's not. This is a very common military hat used in many different military things. Like I said, it's an M. Bison hat. That's why I got it, because it looks like M. Bison. So I just think it's stupid because people, of course, have to immediately associate everything with something bad with me because they want to be dickheads and try to basically spin everything to be toxic.
He's so
So
mad.
because I'm wearing a military hat of the style that a ridiculous amount of people in
This is banned, right? I think, yeah, I'm right.
history have worn, including M. Bison, a character that I frequently pick in a fighting game once a week, they gotta all say it's a Nazi hat. So it's this simple. When I see it, you're banned.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
not
right.
even fucking around. If I see you say it once, you're banned. This is your one warning. If I see it in chat, you are banned. I don't care if you're a regular. I don't care who the fuck you are. If I see it, you're banned. Period. I'm not putting up with.
You can feel how tilted he's getting. It gets slowly but progressively. I don't know. It's so beautiful. This is such a wonderful clip from Mighty D because you can tell how happy he is. And now, like, look where we are. And you know this couldn't have taken longer than 5 or 10 minutes.
Your bullshit. Trying to be toxic on my fucking stream. I'm having fun here. And all of a sudden I look at the stream chat, everyone, oh, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. You're toxic.
He ran out of wind when he got to bullshit. Bullshit. Like, he runs out of air.
Banned.
Gone forever.
Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not welcome on my fucking streams ever. So get the fuck out now. It's not a funny.
Yeah, they're totally gonna leave now. Surely they don't like watching you melt down.
Fucking joke. It's not. You're out.
It's actually really funny.
So I'm done with it. If I see it once, you're
And instantly he acts like a Nazi.
banned.
Let's watch it.
Period.
Let's get it one more time.
I'm not putting up with
So
your
good.
bullshit. Trying to be toxic on my fucking stream. I'm having fun here. And all of a sudden I look at the stream chat, everyone, oh, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not welcome on my fucking streams ever. So get the fuck out now. It's not a funny fucking joke. It's not. You're out of here. So I'm done with it. If I see it
Poor act off Pigler.
once, you're banned. And you're not coming back. No begging me in emails. Can I be unbanned? I didn't know.
Why? You want people to beg you. You've actually admitted that you like when people beg you to, like, be unbanned and shit because you're fucking gross.
Fuck you, you toxic idiot. You gotta bring up fucking Nazis on my stream. Fuck you. You're banned. Period. Now everyone acts like they didn't say it when it's been said for the past 10 fucking minutes.
Oh, slow down. You're running out of air. When it's been said for 10 minutes, like, bro, you can't breathe. I don't know how you got her breath when you're just sitting there, but slow down. You're hurting yourself.
So I can't wait for the first idiot to be fucking banned right now.
Okay. Go on with your bad stuff.
All right. Now can I concentrate on the game and have fun instead of listening to
Ooh, you sure showed them. Your mommy says you're the toughest, most handsomest boy in school. All right, let's see what Franny has going on. I haven't looked at Franny in a minute. Oh, we have one from a day ago. Okay. Get gout. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. DSP pitches a TV show? This is the newest one from Franny.
I were to write my own series, my own show. Do you think it would be that hard to do it?
Tony Soprano, Daffy Duck, shit. They get married and have a family.
They have a baby.
Until the idiot grows up and flies away and there's water everywhere. Thank you, Tony Soprano.
Man, Daffy Duck's my favorite. The
What the hell is happening?
way the show would work is basically Darkside Phil is the main character. People rally to support Darkside Phil. I decide my destiny. Bill Burnell takes all of that hatred and vitriol.
Oh, that's from his fucking rant when his Switch 2s got canceled, or he was going off about that. That's a good one.
Against him.
He shoved it right up his ass. What do you think?
This show has
Just men, no women?
goddamn sausage fest.
They want to see sweaty men. Yeah, but there's also
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry.
Show has
Just men, no women?
goddamn sausage fest.
they want to see sweaty men. Yeah, but there's also
Homoerotic tensions between Cloud and Sephiroth.
male nudity.
80-year-olds who have sexual orgies.
That's the show.
Also featuring
What the fuck?
Walter White.
John Stamos. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
John Stamos. Isaac Newton. President John F. Kennedy. Jackie Chan.
John
What is with his John Stamos boner?
Stamos, when finally
The Lorax. They all popped up at once.
it should be a good show.
That's pretty good. Boy, that was like a minute long, and phew, the editing that probably took. Let me see what we got here. Let's poke around and what Franny's been up to here.
All I see.
We got, let's see, 2 weeks ago, Nothing I Could Do, Street Fighter compilation. Probably him saying Nothing I Can Do.
You do is
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, this is Nothing I Could Do Street Fighter 2009 to 2021.
Do, man.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah, nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do to hit him there.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do.
There's really nothing I could do to a turtle fucking ball rock.
I was waiting for him to do a scissor kick or something. That's all I could. Nothing I could do.
Mommy G, happy
Nothing
4th,
I
honey.
could do.
Everybody happy 4th. Get drunk, be safe.
That's not what I wanted. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I totally didn't want a sonic boom there. Nothing I could do. Oh, come on. I'm dropping all my combos. Pissing me off, dude. Nothing I could do.
Nothing I could do. I was trying to.
Oh, I'm sure last night was torture. I'm sure. I didn't even bother.
Yep, nothing I could do.
The fighting games are honestly they're funny because they're so salty, but like you'll die from fucking sodium intake if you sit there too long. Like those are the ones I can sometimes at night, and especially if like Iviga or like someone is streaming, then I can, especially if there's a buffer. But like I can like pay attention somewhat to some of the shit that he's playing, but the fighting no, I can't. It's so bad I can't do it.
Nothing I can do. I have no tools to get out from a rushdown character.
See? Nothing I can do. He's gonna keep throwing air fireballs. I can't get in on him.
There's nothing I can do. I'm done. 100% counter match. Nothing I can do.
There's nothing I can do. I have no way to get in on Blanca.
If the game wasn't lagging, no one would be able to do any of this. Nothing I can do.
Game lagging? What?
Here it comes. The online lag. Nothing I can do there. Yep, nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do to stop him. No! Yep, nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do there either. His super's like one of the best in the game.
Surely there's something you could do there. You just kind of stood there and took that fucking punch like a bitch. Surely there was something like move away, like back up.
No, bullshit. Oh my god! He literally just mashes Dragon Punch, and it hits every time because the online play sucks.
Dude, I can't do anything. Another fucking online, terrible player, no skill, doesn't understand the game, garbage connection, mashing scrub. And there's nothing I can do. There was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do.
I couldn't do anything. When he did the super, my inputs froze, and it wouldn't allow me to block.
Yes, you.
Today I saw Pig Go search engine. Oh yeah, Pig Go. Yep.
Nothing I could do.
You can go there and type in that thing is crazy. You can go there and type anything.
Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. I can't break out of it.
Yep, nothing I could do. Because if I could have got headbutt, it would have went through, but it's too laggy. Nothing I could do. This is a very bad matchup.
Ooh,
for
Vega.
Guile. Nothing I can do. Yep. Nothing I can do. Drop my moves a million times, so. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I can't punish it. Nothing I can do. I actually trussed up my block.
This is so fucking sad.
Nothing I can do because he has the super.
There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Nothing you can do about it.
At this point, call it the I couldn't do anything stream. His slideshow's running. I don't know when he's going to show up, so.
Oh, nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. If this were offline, I might be able to time a reversal. Not online, man.
Oh my god, what?
I don't know. We should probably watch the Mighty D vest streak ending, since he's going to be trying on all the vests today.
Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. If it was the right speed, I should be able to break through it.
There's nothing I can do here. There's literally nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do there. I did a media and she hit right through it.
I swear he's an alien.
I parry! If I can't parry
think
online
you're
because
right.
the connections are shit, there's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing I can do.
I think that might be it for Super Turbo. Like, there's no point. You saw every time that I lost, it's because I'm playing these try-hard lag-abusing fucking scrubs. They're using lag strategies to win, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I couldn't do anything again. There's nothing I could do. Nothing I can do.
I can't do anything. No fucking reversal.
I can't do anything.
Nothing I can do. Look at the lag, by the way. Mash the meaty, get free combo, completely unearned. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do is kick and an immediate throw, and you can't protect it because it's fucking online.
There's nothing I can do to any of this. There's literally nothing I can do to any of it. There's nothing at all.
It took me $10. It said I was blocking, nothing I could do. And sadly, a lot of the times I am doing that online. It's just fucking lag. It sucks, man.
He's here. He looks really excited. You guys, I assume you guys want skip juice. So, Optimus, thanks for the $5, honey. I appreciate you. Tales from distant fourth. My 75-year-old parents are old people, kind of redundant, fighting because my mom cleaned the porches and blew them off, and Dad has decided to mow. Oh, jeez. Hearing two people argue over what makes it a pot versus a pan.
Nothing I can do there.
Nothing I can do.
Let's go check out. Let's do Vest Streak. Big ups to Frawny because, like, honestly, the editing, that like the dedication and everything that takes is like a lot. That kind of editing and everything.
I'm out of here in just about an hour. So there is no time to waste. If you're going to contribute to try to make the vest streak continue, please do so. All right.
So this is the Vest Streak ending. And again, big ups to my DD. This is an old clip, but I don't care.
So I guess we'll see. But thank you very much. Whether you watched on YouTube or you watched on stream, I appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much. And 2 thumbs up. Thank you for your support. See you next time.
Hey, Lane, what's going on, honey? How you doing? Good to see you again. This is the end of the YouTube recording and the stream. DSP has made $8 and the streak is over. He is here. He is there. But let's finish. Let's watch this, and then because we can run him at 1.5 speed, makes him a little bit more bearable. Remember, Phil has repeatedly stated he cannot do overtime tonight as he needs to help Kat. Let's add a timer and see how long he stays. God, this is so good.
Okay. All right, so let's close that out, guys. So thank you guys. I'm sorry I can't go back and read a million cheers now because people were cheering during the final boss. What do you want me to do? Like, I couldn't derail and talk about off-topic shit when I'm trying to finish the game in a limited amount of time.
We can't talk about off-topic shit.
New Rune cheer. Dynamite Heady's plot is that Smiley's an on. I don't care. I'm not going to read this giant paragraph about Dynamite Heady's plot now. Sambuca 2020 tipped me $5. Said, sorry I got timed out, Phil. All right, I don't know why you got timed out, but thank you for the $5 tip. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. I can't go late. I wasn't kidding. Like, I'm done. The game is over, and it looks like the vest streak's over. So, I don't know why people were, like, if people were holding tips or whatever tonight.
If people were withholding tips or whatever, she might beat him with a broom. Jesus Christ, dude.
Because there was a lot of support tonight, and it was mostly...
Over a cantaloupe? It can't be that serious.
Subs and cheers. So, I don't know where, you know, why people did that, but that's going to be, this is it. This is literally the end of the stream. I told you guys I couldn't go late tonight. So this vest streak is about to end. Unless we get a tip right now at the very tail end of the stream, and there's no time for a vest,
hint,
the stream
hint.
is over. So unless we get something right now, this is it. This is the end of the vest streak, and I guess what we'll have to do is on Wednesday, when I come back from my day off, we'll have to talk Wednesday morning about what do you guys want. Do you want to reset the vest streak to 0? This sucks because right now, if I didn't have the 2 days off this last weekend, we would have been 4 ahead, so we would have been at 280, and then it would have been less than 2 weeks, and we would have had a vest celebration. And now it looks like the whole fucking thing ends because I'm sick, you know, which is fucking...
It doesn't make any sense. You're not sick today. That doesn't make any sense. They've been married 55 years, got to find the passion where you can. That's not entirely wrong.
Bullshit.
Some people might like getting hit with the broom. Whatever makes you happy. We should all get what
That
makes
really
us
pisses
happy.
me off because it ends because I was sick, you know.
Demi, you haven't missed anything yet. He is live, but we're saving up a little skip juice. We'll go hang out. Jeez, I stuttered. Excuse me. We'll go hang out over there in a second. But we're watching the old clip from Mighty D of the vest streak ending, since it's what's he calling it? Investment day or something?
Oh, but it is what it is, I guess. All right. So guys,
What's going on,
thank you
Virgil?
For over at this point, almost 6 months of the vest streak. It was much appreciated. The support that
Happy
you gave me
4th to
during
you,
that
honey.
time
Have a good
period.
day.
It sucks that it ends like this, especially with everything that happened this past fucking weekend. And now I'm way behind on everything. This really sucks, okay? You know? 'Cause I was in a good position, and because I got sick, I fucked everything up. And I'm sorry for that, because now I kind of feel like I'm to blame for the vest streak ending, because it wasn't because the support didn't come, it was because me getting sick threw everything, it fucked everything up this weekend. You know, and now people probably didn't even come out to the streams today because they didn't know what was going on because I've been sick and everything. So I'm sorry for that, okay? But it is what it is. This is it. So what we'll do is on Wednesday morning.
He kind of sort of tried to take the hit and blame himself when you really know that he wants to blame other people. So I gotta give him some kind of credit for that.
We'll talk about the future. Like, do you guys want me to? We're gonna have to go to 0, right? If we're gonna start it over, it has to go back to 0. And do you want to continue? Because the thing is, so much is with the.
Ryan has a job and the day off, so I bet Phil gets a lot of groomer.
That's
Yeah,
the-
I have a feeling that it's gonna go pretty
Got
well
your
for him
freaking-
today.
Emotes of the vest, right? We've got animations with the vest. Everything is based off the vest streak. And now that the vest streak's over, I don't know
Maybe that means you shouldn't put all of your eggs in one basket.
how to proceed. Do we want to do something
Wasn't that when he had the ear infection? Wasn't this the double ear infection?
different? Right? Do we want to do something completely different or not? I don't know. But this is it. There's no holding out. People are holding out hope. Guys, it's over. The vest streak is over. This is it. It's the end of the stream. I told you guys I couldn't stay late. I have to upload. I have all the shit I have to do tonight. And the one thing I'll say is I'm sorry, because I was told that this game was only going to be done with about an hour, and it went 2 hours. It took the whole stream, which is fine, but people were waiting for like a Q&A segment or Fall Guys, and it didn't happen. Because again, it seems like every single time someone tells me how long the end of a game is going to be, they're always
Virgil,
wrong.
that's cute.
It never fails.
Aw.
Every time I'm told you're going to
I hope everyone had a good time.
It goes to the end of the stream, like every fucking time. Seriously, every fucking time. So, Nose Vacuum did 100 bit cheer, says Phil don't H. I don't even know what the hell that means. Phil don't H.
I feel like this is going to bring up a lot of nostalgia today for the dents and everything, to see the hats and the vests. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't care if he makes $1 or 11 billion or any number in between. I don't care, but
All right. Didn't say it was anyone's fault. Now there's the trolls, of course. Yeah, it didn't say it's our fault. No, I didn't say it was anyone's fault. I just told you it's my fault because I was sick. I got sick because I'm a human. I'm a
or it's no one's fault and just things happen. Why does it always have to be somebody's fault?
fallible human. I got sick. It fucked up the entire weekend. So now I'm behind 2 days of income and those fucking chargebacks.
They
And
are
now
a
tonight,
handful.
the vestry
Oh
ends,
my
and now who knows
goodness,
what's gonna
I
happen.
bet.
And it does. It worries me because this was something that was really positive and fun. And I was like, man, now maybe I can afford the consoles. People actually just tipped earlier. And actually the tip should be $1 more because someone named Penis Parker
I'm sorry, Penis Parker gets me every time. I know it's
me $1
coming
and said
too.
apparently it's been leaked that the Xbox information is out. There's Xbox Series S is only going to be $300, and the Xbox Series X will be $500. They're out November 10th.
Got a dash.
That
Take
doesn't
it
make
easy,
sense to
Ben.
me,
Have a great day. Have a good 4th. Get drunk. Be safe.
because unless Xbox Series X is seriously underpowered compared to the X, why would there be a $200 price difference? I could see, okay, between the PlayStation 5, one version and another, because it doesn't have the optical drive costs $100. That I could see, like, okay, maybe the digital PS5 is $400 and the one with the optical drive is $500, or maybe the digital is $500 and the optical drive is $600. Why would there be a $200 price difference between the two unless it's way weaker than the Series X, right? Unless it's way fucking weaker. So that doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, like, I was hoping to keep the vestry going so that I could actually afford both new consoles and everything, and now it's over. So, all right, guys. Well, Timbo Slice Series said the
Well, you're
Xbox
still
Series
here.
S is less powerful than they say It's pretty much a Xbox One X
Is so busy he's got to go. So busy he's got to go.
power, if not a little more. Well, then why would you even want that? Seriously, why would you even want that? Sambuca 2020 to be $4.20. And why did I get timed out? Sambuca, I have no idea. Did you not see I was finishing a game? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know why you were timed out. How can I answer that question for you? You know the process to get a ban appeal. It's not to sit here and ask me on stream what's going on when I have nothing to do with it. All right? You can email me. You can talk to a mod, like always. Hygienic Streamer Tips says, I'm partly to blame because I wasn't around earlier to give you a personal hygiene tip. No. The problem is the fucking... Everything fell apart in regards to my setup this year because I've had years where I couldn't afford new shit, you know. Previous years, I never used the same headphones 3+ years in a row. Never. I was alternating headphones out. So because of that, there wasn't big amounts of bacteria growing in the fucking headphones, you know. And I'm getting older. You know, there's a lot of things that are happening that's a factor of why I got sick. All right, so Big Daddy Snowcrawl cheers to stop stalling and end the stream. Cat's gonna be home, and Angry Cat is home.
Yeah, that's right. Stop stalling. End it.
And she's waiting for me right now. All right?
Yeah, quit.
So I guess that's it, guys. All right, so thank you for almost 6 months of the Vest Streak.
And we're not even to where he finally fucks off and then leaves the stream running for 10 minutes, which he still does.
Officially ends tonight.
He's done it a couple times recently.
Do is on Wednesday, we'll talk Wednesday morning on pre-stream about should we reset it or what do we do? Because I have freaking 6 vests. We have vest emotes. We have a vest animation. You know, the vest celebration, which you guys seem to have liked doing. So I don't know if you guys just want me to drop the whole thing. Because the thing is, I told you guys, when it ends, it ends.
Yeah, he got like a double ear infection and then blamed the headphones. So then he got the toilet seat. He got the neck phones.
I never thought that it would continue as long as it did. And I said, when it ends, I think it's over. I don't think that rebooting the Vest Streak's going to work. I don't think we're going to get stream after stream after stream of hitting the tips goal anymore. I don't. I'm serious. I really don't feel it's going to happen anymore. Like, I think people will be like, well, that was it. It was a run or whatever, right? And now it's over. So I really do feel that it's over. So I guess we'll have to see.
It was over like 8 minutes ago. Longer, but okay.
On Wednesday morning. All right. All right, guys, that's it. I'm ending the stream. Have a good night. Tomorrow I'll be off. And I'll be back on Wednesday with Marvel's Avengers and a night stream of Tony Hawk. Thursdays is the continuation, or the final episode, actually, of Tell Me Why. And we're going to have all kinds of stuff this week, including Street Fighter and continuing...
Yeah, I've never gotten an ear infection. I have earbuds in quite frequently. I've never... I've never gotten I think he said a double ear infection.
With those playthroughs, it looks like we'll probably have some Fall Guys. We'll probably have the return... Maybe a Fire Emblem. I don't know. Definitely I want to do some Batman.
Does anyone know if he's going to do a podcast today? Do we have to sit through a podcast before we get right into it? I don't know.
This week too.
But I want to save up some time so that we can run him at 1.5 so that he's like slightly more bearable.
So it's going to be a mix coming up when I come back from my break. Okay, guys? All right, all. That's it. There's no tip. People are screaming, there's tips. There's no tips coming. If there were tips coming, they all would have already happened, guys. That's it. The Vest Streak officially ended tonight. All right, guys. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. I will see you all.
Did the Vest Streak end before or after he went bankrupt? This is 2020, right? Isn't that the year that he filed for bankruptcy? Wasn't it like the same year? Yeah, he's doing a podcast. Well, then fuck it. We're definitely watching all of this then.
On Wednesday, hygienic streamer tips. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about what planned meals for this whole week. In fact, I can't even answer that because we don't have. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm planning meals with my wife tonight. Ninstar Rune Cheers said, I told you Paper Mario was shit, it killed the streak. No, I don't think Paper Mario killed the streak. I think me being sick killed the streak. I do. Because I think that it threw everything off. We had a consistent schedule of new releases, and people would have come to check out the new releases, and it would
mute him and he's bearable.
Okay.
I think Elaine has the right idea.
Guys, that's it. Have a good night.
Mute him, blur out his
tomorrow.
face. It's
And
fine.
I'll see you all on Wednesday when we figure out what the hell we're going to do. If we're going to reset it, or if that's just the end of it. We don't
I forgot how long he actually stays.
care about it anymore, you know? Sparring King Cheers, how many people are actually going to buy the consoles and buy the better console and not just what they have for previous gens? What? I don't know what that even means.
This is where he gets so defeated right here. He just goes, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but thanks for the cheer. Like, he's so mad.
I don't even know what that means. Thank you for the cheer.
I don't even know what that means. tell me that you don't care without telling me you don't care. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Thanks
All
for
right,
the
guys.
cheer.
Have a good night. I'll see you on Wednesday.
This is so defeated.
Holy fucking shit, man. It's like pulling teeth to get this guy
To fuck off and leave. Marathon today is basically a begathon. Oh yeah, because like I said when I first started the stream at 2 o'clock, the last 2 marathons have not gone well. The viewer's illusion of choice 2 months ago did not go well. That Switch 2 thing, damn, that was a huge fucking bomb. He thought he was gonna make bank on that Switch 2 marathon.
That's incredible.
He'll probably do pretty good today.
Oh man. Oh, we almost had he had over 500 viewers just for the best streak to end. Oh, DSP, how does it feel? Oh man, you wanted $400 and you got 18. Is he gonna update it now? Oh, his stream's still on. His stream's still on. I wouldn't doubt it for a second if all of a sudden you saw $82 pop up and he comes back on microphone. Like, guys, guess what?
Wait till he actually turns the fucking stream.
Yeah, Black Mage, you were on the same wavelength as me. Thank you for the
Like, no, he's still there. Wait till he turns off that fucking stream.
Let me go back. Cholo with the 20 taco dollars. I'm gonna sit here until he give me $100. That's what he's doing. He's still sitting there hoping for it. Literal filibustering OSES DSP by the balls. Yep, literally talking in circles. Wait a minute. Hold up everything. Wow. Who would have guessed on the face rig reveal that it'd also be the same day the fest streak supposedly ended?
It's over, Phil. We have the high ground. The streak is over.
You know, his whole thing about gloating about how the detractors hate it when I hit the vest streak. Man, are you gonna have to eat a huge side of crow when your fucking vest streak fails on you?
Calling it now, he counts a tip he gets off stream and saves the streak.
Oh yeah, you think he's gonna get $100 tomorrow on his day off? Thank you for the $3 Moon Knight, $10 for Cartman94. Thank you. Alex Rocks, $2 super chat.
Over time to reveal the new saga.
It's gonna be jerseys. Yeah, because he kind of hinted at that on Twitter. I'm staring at his stream just in case.
Imagine being dented enough to spend your holiday watching a drunk bum do
the
housework.
donation comes through. He does.
We'll finish this. I'll throw up a poll to have you guys vote on how much money you think he's going to get.
Running for 2 minutes like
and
this.
then we'll go to
I
Rocco.
wonder how long he's going to let this end stream slide run for.
We only have a few more minutes of this because his stream is still running. That's why everything is still happening. And then we'll
People
have
are asking if they can tip. He'd
some
probably
nice
still take your
time
money, but I don't know if he's going to update it.
to run him at 1.5 speed.
He's crying.
Peg UPS sits over Dark Dave.
Uh-oh. Pig ups. Thank you for the 3 Australian. Middle Triforce Gamer. What a night to restream.
You think too many people are pissed over the pickle
Holy
scam to
shit,
throw away
guys.
too
Thank
much
you
money?
all for the support
I think
tonight.
it's pretty shitty.
Around after the stream, Lowell has probably snorting in the background.
He's probably pacing.
Some of you guys are giving some low estimates.
Got
Wow.
540 people watching this slideshow, waiting for it to terminate.
Another $5 to mark this momentous occasion.
Oh, thank you,
Facebook
Dark
killed the
Chiron.
best streak.
Face rig killed the best streak. I don't know if you can.
Here, we're just kind of listening because there's
attribute it
nothing
to
going
me,
on.
but
Let me
Well,
go
no, you
over.
guys are still here, but that's it. I'm gonna delete it. So what was it? It ended at
Let me throw up
276,
a
guys.
poll right quick
Well,
See, look, he was still here the whole time.
and get ready to go over to
That's
Rotho.
it.
You'll hear that. There it is.
Dude,
Tap,
he
tap,
sat
tap.
around for another
0,
10
guys.
minutes.
It's official. Had to
In
make
the
it
words
official.
of Dora the Explorer.
All right.
We did it, we did it, we did
I'll
it.
see you
Yay.
guys
Awesome.
Wednesday. Like I said, you guys
Yeah.
think about what you want to do.
Dude, he
tomorrow.
totally was sitting there the whole time waiting for $80 to show up.
Give me a second here.
Or do we want to think of something different? I don't know. What
I'm
you
gonna
guys wanna
pause
do.
donations. I'm sorry, guys.
But it is officially over. All right. Good night, everybody.
Wow, he had to come on and say, I was waiting, but I'm going to delete it now. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, it's offline. Have a good night. Bye. Holy fucking
It's such a good clip. Hold on, bear with me. We'll go over to Rawphil in just a second. There we go. I'm not completely useless all the time, just most of the time. Let's head over and see what's going on with Big Man today here. Boy, I better get my shit together today.
Of a fan favorite.
All right, here we go. Vest Marathon.
Once I start,
Let me cut through a lot of his bullshit here.
are on social
Couldn't
media.
even be on time today. I mean, wow. That's really saying something. Like, that really truly is. All right, he just kind of like shows up. So here we are. You're muted. You're muted, my guy.
It's early. It's only 11:30 a.m.
There we go.
And typically, people start to show up during the course of my podcast, which usually runs from about now till like 1 p.m. So what we're going to do is a nice hangout session, a little bit of a build up, see what you guys are up to. We'll talk about the holiday, what everyone's doing. I'll explain the premise of everything we've got going on today because we've got quite a lot. I'm surrounded by stuff right now that we'll be doing today. So that's cool. And then we probably won't get started with anything like cleaning out this closet until after this whole big like intro session. So first of all, the fireworks are going off, and I want to say happy Independence Day to everyone who is in the United States of America today. It is our 4th of July celebration where we celebrate
Happy IDependOnDents Day.
all of our freedoms, right? And that is awesome that we have so many
You guys can vote if you want to. I will leave the poll up for another couple of minutes.
freedoms that we enjoy that sadly a lot of people take for granted. You know, notably the people who sit around all day complaining about how bad their lives are on social media, when if they lived in another country, they probably wouldn't be able to even post openly on social media. So, I want to say, first of all, thank you to those who served in our armed forces for allowing us to have the freedoms that we have. I want to say thank you to everyone out there who tries
This would be a really nice sentiment if I didn't know he was just completely full of shit.
to defend the American way, because it is very different than how it is in a lot of other places in the world. You know, the fact that I can sit on this stream and just talk openly is something that is basically taken for granted by quite a lot of people, and a lot of people these days abuse it.
You mean people like you? You mean taken advantage of and unappreciated by people like you?
I like to try to do things more responsibly. As you know, I try to stay out of the realm of drama these days, which is a great choice in my...
He's not going to be playing any games, or so he says. He's doing a closet clean out. So he wants to sit here and talk and drink and wear hats and vests. So it's going to be like a really, really big, long podcast.
Opinion, if you haven't noticed, in the last 3.5 months, things have changed dramatically for the better. No drama, instead focusing on games, focusing on great positive content. And I feel like that has changed things, and people are enjoying the content more, especially the core fan base, right?
What's up, Bugcatcher?
Kind of shied away for that, 6+ month period, and then they came back when they said, "Oh, Phil is back."
Poll results lowballing by a lot. He hasn't done well over the last several marathons. So
I'm excited for today.
Even during his FNAF one, didn't he only get like $1,200 off the FNAF one? The birthday was good, but the birthday always does good. The FNAF one was like $1,200. The birthday one did good, and then the following two did really shitty.
All of you, I hope that you guys are excited as well. What is up today? First of all, hello everyone. How is everyone? Hey, what's up, Chris? What's going on, Prophet Warner, Mozzie?
You should have probably started with hello.
So, Maru, what's up? You're not funny. How you doing? President Eisenhower says, are you aware
I'll leave the poll up till the top of the hour if you guys want to vote.
of any active servicemen who watch my content to distract themselves? I have no idea. If they do, thank you for your service. Really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoy the content. Thanks for everything that you've done. There you go. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. That's correct. If you haven't noticed, everything I'm doing today is themed. I'm wearing red, white, and blue. Of course, this shirt will not stay on today because it's IDependOnDents Day, which we're going to explain very soon what that means, because there's going to be some...
Oh, yeah, we're going to explain how all this is. We have to go over all the rules. Remember, he's going to show us the alcohol, lick the bottles, smell it, get intimate with it.
vests and hats and funny stuff going on today. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm wearing red, white, and blue. We've got new patriotic animations here for the day, and we've got fireworks. But by the way, I also have another light show that actually looks like the American flag, and we're going to use that once I start cleaning out the closet. That actually is a lot brighter than this, because actually with these fireworks, it's quite dark in here.
Yeah, that's what I came for. That's what I came here for today. The lights that are on the back of your wall.
It's just a fun, it's explosions.
FNAF only made like 800. Oh, for
on
real.
the walls and stuff. But when I turn on the other one, it'll be
He's way too happy. He's definitely got shit lined up. I agree. He already knows that he's going to do
a nice
well.
bright backdrop. We'll be able to see what I'm doing when I'm actually doing the closet clean out today. So we will have some changes and things. And look,
I also think he's happy that he isn't going to have to play any video games for the majority of the day. He just gets to sit here and drink and try on clothes. If he was allowed to sit here and play WWE Champions, he'd probably fucking cream his jeans.
later in the day, if, you know, we get through all the things that we're aiming to do today and we get kind of bored with whatever, then we can change it up and do other things. We could maybe play some games or whatever. We'll see. I'm not even thinking about what to do in that case, because today is a nice laid back day. Just relaxing, just having a good time with the audience.
We'll see when he's shouting and screaming at people. We'll see.
Talking, hanging out, enjoying the atmosphere, celebrating our independence, right? And just having a good one and not worrying too much about anything. I'm not even, I didn't even hit record yet. There you go. By the way, I just spilled water everywhere because I overfilled my cup and then I hit my table and now it spilled everywhere. So hold on one second while I clean this up. And then I'll probably start recording, because I didn't start recording yet. I do want to do like an intro video to the event and all of that. Okay, hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Already getting up and walking away. What are we counting today, you guys? Are we counting walkaways? Are we counting shots that he won't take, that he'll screw people out of? What do you guys want to do a counter for today?
Water went everywhere, man. I did it. Spilled all, at least thank goodness I just drink water. Because imagine if I drank like juice or soda in here, I'd be making a disgusting mess, but it's just water, thankfully. Okay, try this. Happy 4th of July to Queen of Hearts. How's everyone doing today? Let me ask you guys this. What are you guys up to today? Are you going to be just spending time at home? Are you going to be going out and doing stuff later for the holiday? How many of you are actually in the United States? I know many of you are not. I know that many of you are actually all around the world. I know around 50% of my viewer base is international. So many of you, it's just a normal Friday, right? Just staying home. Okay. Cleaned up the mess.
Wow, you guys are really lowballing.
You're in New York City. Oh, good luck. That's all I got to say about that. Good luck, man. I would not want to be there right now. Oh, there's going to be a parade later you're going to go see. You're not funny? That's cool. You know, I used to go to parades when I was younger, sometimes with my parents. Go to a family party. That's cool. You're going to go see.
Wow, are you already out of shit to say? Oh my God. Like, this is going to be terrible. Oh my God. This is going to be awful.
Oh, I can't imagine it. Well, I was going to say I can't imagine it being any good only because there's too many of them, but what can I say? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't want to be a hater.
Yeah, you do.
The
yeah,
last
you
time I
do.
had Kool-Aid was probably when I was a child. I was a high C kid. I didn't particularly like Kool-Aid. I drank a lot of the high C drinks and stuff like that. And then later on, they had these bottles, the squeezable bottles that you would snap the top off and squeeze it. And I used to drink those, but it wasn't the Kool-Aid brand. It was a different brand that I used to have. And then Kool-Aid copied them and started putting their Kool-Aid in those bottles. Kool-Aid actually didn't innovate that. Somebody else did. High C is better. I agree. I think High C was always better than Kool-Aid. Okay, so let me throw this out. I'll actually start recording. I'll begin our festivities here. I'll explain the premise of today and what we're doing. All right, and we'll go from there. Oh, you live in Canada and you had Canada Day on July 1st? Ah. Oh, yeah, we had fireworks last night. We had fireworks at 11 o'clock and then again at midnight because we have two different cities here that do them. So you can hear one city at 11 and one city at midnight, and it was loud as hell. And then, of course, the morons who are like high and drunk start setting off their own fireworks, which are completely illegal. They're not allowed here. They're outlawed, but they started setting them off all night. So we heard fireworks basically all night long.
Call the police. Call the firework police. Call the fun police.
There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, give me one second.
Someone's out there having fun. Do we just want to count bags? All right, we're up again. We're up again now for a second time. If he fails, he'll blame the holiday. Oh yeah, there's always an out.
Okay, let's get started. Let me do a formal intro. Let me record and everything. Okay, everybody? Alrighty.
Yep, put your fake voice on.
Here we go.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to my IDependOnDents Day Marathon for 2025, a brand new idea that we all kind of came up with over the last several months, a combination of many different...
He's going to talk about all the memories of wearing the hats and the vests, from what I understand.
different things together, fused
Old man goes down memory lane is, I think, what we're going to do here.
into one day-long marathon event here on DSP Gaming. As you can see, the festivities are in full swing. We've got a full fireworks show going on in my studio.
The festivities are in full swing. Shit looks like it did yesterday, bro. What are we talking about? What are you doing?
Today. I've got colorful things all over my keyboards, my TV,
We can't see your keyboard or your TV.
and all of this. I'm wearing red, white, and blue to celebrate. We actually have patriotic animations that we'll be playing all day long here. And
It's red, yellow, and faded blue, but okay, I'm nitpicking, I guess.
I'm excited to spend the day with all of you. Now, if you're not here live, you're still here in spirit if you're watching. Thanks for tuning in and enjoying this event. It's going to be a very interesting one. This first segment is just an intro and hangout session where we're just going to chat and talk. I'll do some shout outs, things like that for the beginning. Then we're going to start cleaning out this closet, which now is cluttered. 3 years of clutter since the last time I did this, mostly because I upgraded my setup.
Is he gonna skip and not mention Paper Mario and the vest streak dying? He might talk about the vest. I assume with the vests, the vest streak will come up.
So much in the last year. A lot of the equipment and stuff that I used to use just got tossed in there. It is a mess. So we're going to be cleaning that out. And by the way, there's all kinds of cool stuff in there, including fan art from over the years, collectibles and things for the backgrounds, decorations. There's also my game collection, the classic games that I have from like 15 years ago that we showed off 3 years ago. But now I can actually show you all of them in full HD with these nice cameras and everything. I can show you what they look like and everything. So it's going to be a nice chill day of hanging out and enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, this is actually the second time that he's done a closet clean out.
While I do that.
If you're not, maybe if you're newer to the Snortex, he's actually done this before.
But it's not just that, because this isn't the Independence Day Marathon. This is the IDependOnDents Day Marathon. And the reason we're calling it that is because we are bringing the vests and hats and silliness of the past out of retirement one day only here on the channel. So today, the way it's going to work is as follows. For every $50 of support that I raise on this marathon, we are going to do a milestone. And we'll start with a hat. You guys will vote. What kind of a silly hat from my collection do you want to see me wear? We'll have polls. And then we'll put that on. And have $100 raised. You'll vote on one of my vests to wear. All right? My vest collection is like 8 or 9 vests. I have like over a dozen hats. So we've got a lot of stuff that we can go through and you guys can see.
So you have a lot of money that you have to give me if you want to see everything. That is the whole point of this shtick. If you want to see everything, you have to keep donating.
Today over the course of the day. So this shirt probably will not be staying on for long because obviously I'm not going to wear this shirt under a vest. So it's going to be fun. Now you might say, what do you mean vests and hats? I've only been watching it for like a year. What is all this about? Well, you may not be aware of this, but at one time,
Oh God, no. No.
there was an epidemic among online streamers. There were people who were on places, notably Twitch, all right? And they were doing this thing where they would literally get on a stream and they would say, if you contribute, I will take my clothes off. I'll start getting partially half naked, almost fully naked. I'll be in a swimsuit. I'll jump inside of a hot tub. I'll ride an inflatable pickle Rick. I'll cover my body in oil and I'll write your name all over my naked body. It was absolutely positively vile. And I said, you know what? I'm going to prove to the entire internet you don't have to sell yourself out and be the lowest common denominator of scumbag in order to make a living. Instead,
Wow, shots fired at women that are like way hotter than you, which is every woman that's ever lived.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put clothes on and make a living. So here's what really happened.
I'm totally sure that that's what happened. I'm sure that you didn't sit there lonely, jerking off in your room, thinking to yourself, fuck, all these good looking bitches are making all this money. I want all this fucking money. What's the shittiest, cheapest, lamest thing I can do? I know.
What happened was, it was 2020. And I was doing a marathon similar to this one, but it was actually a retrospective event. I used to do these events where we would go back down memory lane and watch my old content from back in the day. And we were watching an old video from like 2010. Me, looking way different than I do today. And in this video, I was wearing a beige vest, a puffer vest, the ones you wear outside as like a light jacket. And people were like, what's that vest? We've like never seen you in that vest before. And I was like, oh, I remember that vest. That's what I used to wear basically off camera. What I think happened in this video is I had come back from like being out to dinner with my parents or something. And I just randomly jumped on to do a vlog and I was wearing the vest. And people were like,
Wow, you wore that out in public, huh? Well, I mean, everybody likes something different. Double Agent, thank you for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Is he doing his digital summer party this year? I don't, maybe next month, because he does a marathon a month for the money. God, when he first started, I could tell he so badly wanted to have a party with a bunch of his friends and couldn't because he has no friends.
I still have that
Oh, he'll tell you that doing this right here is the happiest he's ever been in his life.
vest. So I said, I don't know, let me go check
Right,
it out.
yeah.
So I went downstairs
He wore
and
that
started
vest
going
in
through my
public.
closet, and lo and behold, I still had it. So I put on the vest, right? So then people thought of some silly ideas. They were like, hey.
Lo and behold, 75,000 years later, I never throw anything away and I still have it.
If you hit a support goal on a stream, you should put on the vest. And I was like, I think that's stupid, but if you guys really want it, who cares, right? Little did I know that the vest would become one of the biggest memes, one of the biggest running things that I did. We hit support goals for hundreds of streams. It lasted from like early that year. I want to say it was like February or March of that year. And it lasted throughout almost the entirety of the summer, where every single stream people would come and support the stream and I would put on the vest.
There we are. Vest streak. Done.
It got so big that I bought multiple vests. I have different ones of different colors, different styles. Then people were like, well, can you have tiered rewards? Can you have a hat and a vest and some glasses? And then, sure, right? Who cares? And so that's what would happen is people would come contribute. And every day you'd see me putting on clothes. And that was the running gag. While all these other idiots on the internet were getting naked for money, basically whoring themselves out, I was actually dressing up and making bank doing.
So this makes you better than people. Like, this is what you're really trying to say is, oh, these fucking good looking whores were all taking their fucking clothes off. And since no one wants to see my titties, I'll put clothes on. Ha ha ha. Not funny. Didn't laugh. The old ghost, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Think how much he could have made if he started naked and asked for tips to put clothes on.
Now,
he'd be worth $86 million.
now, eventually the vest streak, as we called it, did come to a close. It was near the end of the summer, I want to say. I still remember I was playing some Paper Mario game, and finally we had a stream.
You remember exactly what it was. You know what you were playing, you know what you were wearing, and we just watched that video.
We did hit the goal. And it was like legendary. Across the internet, there was reverberations. It was like a shockwave big bang went through, and it was like, the goal wasn't hit. The vest streak ended. In reality, it was just a silly thing for me. But for some people who...
Yeah, real silly. That's why he stayed for like 20 minutes begging and begging and begging.
Who hyperfixate on things, it actually was a big deal. And so I continued with the hats and vests. Eventually, I actually added in gunner glasses, which are these gaming glasses that you put on to reduce blue light. So I added those into the mix as well over a while. And it was just a fun...
I think I saw on WPIG that a viewer suggested he put clothes on instead. Yeah,
He did that for
probably.
many years. Now, last year, a lot of things changed for me in a very positive manner. And to be honest with you guys, I was really tired of the whole hat and vest and glasses gimmick. It had gotten so played out. But, you know, there's people who kind of get used to things and they see it as part of the normal rotation of stuff we do. And they were like, we want it, we want it, we want it. And I just kept doing it. But it really didn't matter to me anymore. Nor do I think it really mattered to most of my fans. It was more just a hyper-fixated group that really liked this. So finally last year, as things changed for the better, meaning my setup improved, my content improved, people started supporting more, I phased it out.
He got with Kino Casino is what happened. He doesn't want to say Kino Casino, but as everything improved, yeah, it's because he was getting all the money from the folks that were supporting Kino Casino. So he doesn't want to say it. He won't say it. He'll tell you that success was all his very own, but it was because of Kino Casino.
And before you know it, I wasn't doing it anymore. And a lot of people just didn't care because no one really cared to begin with. It was supposed to just be a silly thing. Why it got taken so seriously for so long, I have absolutely no idea.
Because you made it serious. Come on, guys, $10 more, I'll put a hat on and dance around like a fucking clown. Come on, guys, $4, but at least let me get the glasses on. You guys, my eyes hurt. At least let me put the glasses on. You made it serious, dude. This is your stream. What the fuck are you talking about?
And if anything, now, being more successful now than I previously was during all those vest streaks and everything, it just goes to show that people support.
You are not more popular now than you were during the vest streak. You are not more popular now. You're more well-known. Fame and infamy are two very different things.
Me, not for a gimmick, but because they actually like me and my content. It wasn't because they wanted to see a vest. It was because they actually like the stuff I'm putting out and it entertains them. A lot of people don't like to believe that because they can't believe that I'm successful. You know,
because Kino Casino had enough of Phil. I am subbed to their channel on YouTube. Their Kino, I think are they on vacay right now? Because they haven't put out a video in a couple weeks. I heard they were on vacay. They have, for the most part, kind of wiped their ass of Phil. I've seen some iDubbbz videos and some, because they talk about a lot of different people. Here's the thing. Everybody is kind of like, not really. Even I took a couple of weeks away because he's just fucking boring right now.
Resistance as a creator who makes a good living on the internet just thwarts the...
This is going to rile everything up right here. This marathon where he puts on these hats and these vests and looks like a complete fucking tool. This will drum up a little bit of gold dust. This will get a little bit of something. Oh, they're coming back tonight? Oh, big ups Kino Casino.
Just hate my guts for no good reason besides...
Please put out more Phil clips. Kino Casino, if you ever hear this, please do more Phil clips.
Listen. But anyway, I digress. The vests and hats have been retired for about a year now, and I haven't been using them. Now, every once in a while, someone will bring it up. Hey, Phil.
Please, Kino, please come back.
Are you ever going to bring them back? And I say, no. Been there, done that. It was like
if he is going to do this all day today, like, I'm leaving. Like, I don't even care. I'm grown as hell. I'm leaving if he's going to do that all day today. They call me Yellow Paint Burnell. Thank you for the 2. Putting on clothes to selling Ryan feet pics. I know that's right.
I moved on. Things are much better now. Why on earth would we go back?
He's a bum.
You know, we started having these ideas, and someone had said at one point, why don't you do a last hurrah style event? An event where this would be the last chance to see the hats, the vests, and all this stuff on a silly stream. And I said, you know, that could make sense. And then we started talking about ideas for marathon.
They got a month's worth of DSP slop they can talk about, and you have no idea how excited that makes me. So, oh, Elaine, thank you for the gifted, honey. I appreciate your generosity.
Oh, there's holidays coming up. And so we kind of compiled everything. We got Independence Day event, Hat and Vest retirement event, closet clean out event. Just put them all into one. So that's what today is. It's literally a day.
He wanted to do this like 3 months ago.
Where we're going to hang out.
He was talking about doing this right before the birthday. And then he let people vote on, was it going to be closet clean out or viewers illusion of choice? And viewers illusion of choice won. We all know what happened there. And then last month we knew it was going to be the Nintendo Switch 2, excuse me, because the Switch 2 came out last month.
And we're going to do various things. The first thing we're going to do is clean out this closet, which is so cluttered. It's got hats and vests in it, taking up half the space that I don't wear. So we need to get those out of the way. So what we're going to do is for every $50 that I raise today, you guys are going to vote. Do you want to see a hat or vest? And you're going to vote on one. And whatever wins the poll, I'm going to wear. Then for the next $50 raised, we do it again and again and again. So over the course of today, we're going to see many hats and vests, okay? Now, once I wear one of them and we move on to another, it will be retired. So let's say I wear a hat and then I put on a vest and we raise another 50. Well, this hat goes away. And I actually have a ginormous storage bin over here on the floor where I'm going to be putting away these hats and vests for storage for now. They will be retired, meaning I'm not going to be wearing these things at all, maybe once in a blue moon for a special themed event, right? Like if the Sonic the Hedgehog game comes out, maybe I'll wear the Sonic hat. But outside of that, you're not going to see me wearing this stuff. However, there may be future ideas, future things that happen. So for example,
he's been boring. They'll skip over most of it on Kino. They're over it. I kind of think that they're over it. You know, he's just gone back to being an asshole. And like, that's it. Like, what can you really do?
Hey, people like this event today. Then maybe we'll turn it into an annual thing. Maybe IDependOnDents Day will be an annual marathon. Now, this year, I'm going to be cleaning out the closet. Obviously, I won't be doing that every year. Maybe other years we'll do different things, different themed gaming events and things on IDependOnDents Day. But this will be the one day.
Other years, are you going to... Oh, that's such a dented face. I have to grab that. Thank you. You're going to be doing this when you're fucking 57 years old? Happy IDependOnDents Day. Here, let me wear a fucking 40-year-old vest.
Only where if you contribute, you get to see me dress up in silly hats and vests and have a good time with the audience. Now, that's not all we're doing today. Because as you know, when I do marathons, I like to have some booze.
Because you're not an alcoholic, right? We know.
So, today, I've got a wide variety of stuff.
Here we go. He'll brandish all the alcohol, lick it, smell it like a weirdo. Here we go.
To drink. Would you like to see some of it? Okay.
What if we say no? What if, like, what if we don't pop boners for fucking gin like you do and we don't care?
I've got moonshine.
Which you won't drink because it made you cry like a bitch on your birthday. Next.
I've got 3 kinds of moonshine. I've got apple pie.
What the hell was that?
I've got mango habanero. And I have punch, which
Where the hell did all this shit come from? Yeah, right, former
I
alcoholic.
think it's like a fruit punch. So I have 3 different flavors of moonshine shots to drink today. All right? I also have...
Whoever owns Total Wine, this asshole is putting their kids through college.
The return of a fan favorite.
Okay.
The 99 fruits pack party.
Nobody wanted that. Nobody. Said nobody fucking ever.
Okay.
Nobody.
These are shots of the 99 brand liquor, and they're all flavored different fruits. I actually did this very early in the year on one of my first or second marathons of the year. I think I want to say it was like February or January, and it did really well. People liked it.
Nah, he ain't bringing that blue one back. That blue one's the one that made him cry like a bitch on his birthday. I love my wife.
Picked the flavor and everything. They thought it was a cool gimmick.
I'm so happy now.
So we got those. I actually have 2 leftover lemonades as well. One's like strawberry and one's raspberry and one's pink lemonade. So I have leftover shots of this. These are available as well. Okay. Also, and by the way, I'm not drinking all of this today. These are just the options. Okay. Also.
But what if you get like $11 billion? Then you would drink all of them.
I have something I've never tried before. It's called rum chata. So it's supposed to be shots of horchata, which is, I guess, a Mexican drink. I think it's supposed to be like dairy mixed with rum. I don't know. I've never had it before. So I wanted to try that too. So that's in the mix. And then...
Why is it open already?
I got a bottle of whiskey that I've had for a few months that I every once in a while take a shot of. The Double Peat Malt Whiskey. It is a blended whiskey. And it is pretty strong. It's very smoky, but also very salty, like sea salt and smoke.
I hope the foes... I was going to say a joke. I fucked it up because I can't speak. We're just going to roll on.
So I've got a wide variety of liquor to drink today, which you will also determine. So
I hope you have a wide variety of fucking health insurance for the fucking cirrhosis you're going to get, my guy.
$50, there's a milestone where I put on a hat or a vest. Every $100 raised, I take a shot. So we're going to have stuff going on all day long, okay? Whenever these people contribute, you're going to see me taking shots, putting on glows, polls going on. There's going to be a lot of activity and a lot of interactivity during today's...
Wow, putting on a vest and making a poll. I hope everyone is sitting down. Breathe slowly. Whew, it's going to be really fast when he makes the poll.
It's not just about me sitting here cleaning out my closet. There's going to be a lot going on, okay? Now, in addition to everything I just showed you, we got some food coming later today. My wife will be cooking a...
I had to. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth or vice versa, and I got to know when I'm beat by my own damn self. I just got to tap out and roll on.
Barbecue style.
But it was really funny, though.
Food for a meal that we will share later
I'll try to work it in later.
It's going to be slow cooker, dark meat chicken, made in a homemade barbecue sauce. She's going to make it from scratch and slow cook it over the course of today. We're going to eat that on like Hawaiian rolls, okay? Also, homemade mac and cheese, which is going to have various different kinds of cheese, not just one, jalapeno peppers, bacon, and other seasonings and ingredients in it. Also, we've got some watermelon.
Not macaroni and cheese with seasonings. Fucking look out. Who can live at that speed?
We got some sides and things, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good
macaroni and cheese is a side.
American-style meal here on stream to celebrate the 4th of July. So, if you can stick around today and hang out, please do. We got many people who are joining now as I'm doing the intro, and thank you for coming by and hanging out with me here today on Independence Day. If you're not here live, again, you're here in spirit, and I appreciate you watching.
Get fucked.
For checking it out. You may or may not be interested in the things that I'm doing today. I'll try to split this up into segments and highlights. So, for example, this is the intro segment. If we have a segment where something notable comes out of the closet, I'll try to title that part that so you know what you're looking at when you're looking at the videos on demand and stuff like that, okay?
I don't need to know what you're going to do with your YouTube channel, homie. I really don't.
It should be a good day overall.
I mean, once we finally get into it, I've been streaming for over an hour. You haven't opened the closet.
Once we start cleaning out the closet, I am going to change the background. I like these fireworks, but I have one that looks like the American flag waving, and I think that's going to be better. It's much brighter, so we'll be able to see better in here, because to be honest...
Wow, homemade mac and cheese. She's such a cook, right? Hey, listen, she's going to boil the fuck out of them noodles before she puts in butter and cheese and salt and pepper. Calls it done.
It's kind of dark. You know, I want better lighting, so we're going to change that when I start cleaning.
She's going to microwave the hell out of that bacon before she crunches it up and puts it in there.
The closet. And later today... there's a possibility.
And his viewer count right now is a little higher, honestly, than normal. He usually sits around 250.
Later on in this marathon, that maybe we'll do some gameplay. What gameplay? I don't know. It's really up to you. Do you want to see me drive around in Truck Sim? Or do you want to see me beat up some scrubs in Capcom vs. SNK2? You know, we could talk about it. But we may just do some gameplay today as well, depending on how the day goes. Because here's the funny thing. When we did the closet clean-out event 3 years ago, all I did was the closet clean-out. There was no other stuff going on. And people said, this is the dumbest idea you've ever had. This is going to be incredibly boring. No one's going to like it. It ended up being the most attended, most supported, most raved about event that I had done in years. I'm not kidding you, because
it is really hella fucking dented. And go over and sub to Atlas the Bookkeeper. He streamed it all, and you can listen to his commentary. Go over there and do that, because he streamed he watched the videos of the closet clean out. So if you're interested in the first one, I'm sure some other folks have it too, but I know that Atlas does for sure, because I watched the streams because they're really good. He's got them. And if you're over there at Atlas the Bookkeeper, give him a sub.
There was shit in there that was entertaining and funny. Like, whoa, he found the hard drives. Whoa, there's stuff from fans from back in the day. Whoa, the classic games collection. So not only are we going to go through all of that today, but we're going to be going through hats and vests. We're going to go through decorations.
Well, there are grocery stores where you can get prepared food too. It doesn't have to be I'm not saying that he won't eat the frozen Genio turkey burger, but you know, even at places like, places as big as Walmart, you can get like homemade ready to go, like potato salad or macaroni salad or barbecue chicken. I know, I see it when I'm walking around.
I'm going to figure out pieces of my old equipment, if it's something that I even want to keep using or not.
You can just get a container of like fried chicken. Like it's there, like it's ready to go. You don't have to, it's not frozen. It's not anything. You can just go pick it up. Mike, thank you for the $10 super chat. Big ups, Toxie. Big ups to you. Happy 4th.
It's going to be a good time. All right.
Or Friday if you're not in the US.
And for all the people in the kick chat who are just sitting there spamming thumbs down emo, I have no idea why you're thumbing down, but just know that every one of you that are here, I'm making money on you.
Because you're a huge douchebag. And what are you making off him? 63 cents? Good job.
Being in my chat, because I get paid for viewership on Kick, so thanks for being here and thumbing down. That's right. Your attendance fills my pocket, so thanks for the money, dummies. Anyway, all right. So let's get today started with some shout outs, because we actually have some people who've shown up and already started contributing. Here we go. Some celebrations. We have Pausen, who's celebrating 41 months as a member, and says, evening, Phil, and happy 4th to you. Good afternoon to you, Pausen, and happy 4th to you as well. We've got Haseo, 49 months as a member, awesome Emerald Crown wearer. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy the drinking and fireworks, but be careful. Don't want to visit from the cops. Well, that's right. I got to keep it down. I can't get too...
I don't think Grandpa is going to have a visit from the cops.
Too rowdy in here today. If I get too rowdy, we'll get into trouble, and the police will show up and arrest me for drinking in my own home. That's correct. Thank you, Sale. We have Sir Sylvia with our first super chat.
The 50 ain't coming to your house. They'll fucking be like, oh, that 220's fucking acting up again.
The day, $2 super chat says, happy 4th. Thank you to Sir Sylvia. Appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. There's one other thing I should point out as well, which I did not even mention. what we're doing also counts towards our normal rewards, our normal goals. Normally, for every 10 goals hit, and a goal is usually $150, we do a special episode of DSP Tries It, where I go get some food and we do a taste test kind of a video. Well, we have one on deck. It's Grillo's Pickles menu from the Sonic restaurant chain, and we're halfway there already. We're already at 45 out of 50 goals hit. So anything that we do today, any contributions, any support, goes towards that. There's a very good chance that if we're well supported today, we'll qualify for that. And it means that we can do it as soon as we get back to normal, which, by the way, I'm not here Saturday or Sunday. I'll be back on Monday. So Monday, we could be doing this DSP Tries It.
Yeah, this is very weird. Why isn't he back on Sunday? Because Saturday's his normal day off. He's had it at Saturday for quite a while. Why Saturday and Sunday? This is very peculiar to me.
Okay. Okay. Mario Kart 64 did a $2 super chat and says, why does the 4th seem not much celebrated like it has been in the past? I don't know if I've necessarily experienced that. I mean, I still see 4th of July decorations everywhere. I still see 4th of July parades, fireworks. I was just saying to the audience before I started, last night, there's 2 cities that celebrate 4th of July. Do you mean that you're going to contribute to the stream or that? Ugh.
I'm sorry, Grandpa was looping. I had to move us forward. We don't need to hear about the 2 different cities again.
Anyway, will I continue to say no close to the microphone all day long? No. Okay. Thanks for the tip. And then I got a $2 tip.
That he's going to pre-read.
Someone says, hopefully by the end of the stream, you'll be so drunk you'll be taking off your clothes. Well,
who in the holy mother of fuck is asking for that? No, boo, no.
Like I said, once we get to the first vest, this shirt is coming off for the rest of the day. Like, I can't wear a shirt and a vest over the shirt. That's stupid. I'm just gonna keep my Philomania t-shirt on. I haven't worn this in a zillion years.
You just noticed the gout back. Gout back's my second favorite.
But yeah,
gout back one's funny.
Plus, sadly, my inflatable hot tub it has a hole in it, so I can't blow it up for this event. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm also out of the body oils, so.
What in the hell did you do to the inflatable hot tub that it has a hole in it? Now you're talking about body oils? Come on. We know you don't have sex.
All right. So that's the initial support. So how's it going to work? Every $50. So the moment that we hit $50, we get a poll. And we'll be voting. Do you want to see a hat or a vest? I'll pick a few. I'll pick like 2 hats and 2 vests. You guys will vote, and you'll determine what I put on first. And then the next $50, we'll do a second poll. But for that poll, not only will it be for hat or vest, but also at $100, I take a shot. So that's how it works. $50, first poll, first piece of clothing, $100, second piece of clothing, and a shot. And then we continue like this all day long over the course of the day, seeing hats and vests. And then each time that one comes off, it's retired, I put it into the storage, okay? Can I show the closet with my new cameras? Well, hold on a second here. Yes, you can see it. See that? You can absolutely see it. This is a difference. From the last closet clean out, you can actually see me go into the closet today and pull stuff out. We have the dual views now. So yes, it is definitely going to be a dual setup here.
This doesn't look any different from the other one.
For the closet clean out, okay? Now, I have a light. I'll turn it on. You'll be able to see in there better. Sadly, this door, I can't really open because my lighting now blocks it. So I got to clean out the whole right-hand side of my closet first. Once that's done and I start moving further left, maybe I'll have to adjust things. We'll see. Okay? Or maybe I can...
You don't have things already... Of course you don't.
Once the right-hand side's clean, maybe I can move and fit.
You mean you don't have everything all ready to go? You've been knowing about this for how fucking long now?
Going to the left-hand side. But this thing is absolutely jam-packed with shit at this point. And the funny part was, this was clean 3 years ago. Completely clean. And what ended up happening was, over the last 3 years, more and more keeps getting shoved in there. You know what I mean? So you'll see today as I go in there, all the crap, and we'll determine what's going to be kept and what's going to be taken out and stuff like that. But yes, this is going to be much better than last time. Last time, I didn't have a real closet cam. Now I have multiple cameras that can all be adjusted. This camera, I can move to the right, so you can even see better. I can actually, I can just show you right now. Watch this. Ready? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could actually see in it.
See? There you go. So when I go in there, you can actually see me go in the closet and grab stuff out of it. There's the vests hanging. The hats are above. All kinds of shit and junk on the floor that we got to clean out. So I got a great setup for this today. I finally have the technology to do a good stream. It only took me 17 plus years, but I have the technology.
You really shouldn't admit that out loud, bro. That's really fucking sad.
Good Lord. All right, cool. So there you have it. You got a little preview. And the lighting will be better, like I said.
Yeah, if you only give him $50,000 fucking dollars a month, he might be able to scrape $100 together for a better camera and not spend all of it on WWE champions.
It's not going to be this fireworks lighting. I have lighting that's going to look a lot better for that. So the question is, what are we waiting for? Let's get some support going. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Who's going to be the first sub on Kick today? We don't have a single sub. Who's
probably your mom?
Who's going to be the first member on YouTube today? We don't have any members. Who's going to be a super chat bigger than like $2? Who's going to get us to our first milestone of $50, and we can get the hats and vests going? Let's do it.
You're so
Let's get that momentum started,
rude.
shall we? We should. Let's do it. I just got $10. $10 tip from You're Not Funny. Happy 4th of July. Nobody badmouths America on the 4th. That's correct. Absolutely no one. can badmouth the United States of America on the 4th of July in my content. That is not allowed, and if you try, I will wave my finger at you disapprovingly, just like that. And you'll have to deal with it.
But I won't ban you because you might give me $1. Cool. Cool story, bro.
You're not funny. So now we are up to 19 bucks. Let's get that momentum going. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get to the first milestone, and then I'll pick some stuff for a poll, and you guys will vote on how to get this event started, shall we? All right.
Or we could start it. We could start now.
What are you guys going to be doing for your 4th of July today? Anyone going, like someone said they're going to a family gathering. What do you do at the family gathering? Like when I was—
Move it along, sir.
Mario did a €5 super chat. Hold on a second while I see what that's worth because I want to be able to count everything properly. €5. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
That's $5.89. So thank you, Tobamar. It says, what's the best vest you've ever owned? Well, I mean, all these vests. I have a red vest, a Pokemon vest, a denim vest, a platinum vest, the original beige. I have one that's orange, like Marty McFly's vest.
It'd be really great if we could see them. Isn't that the whole fucking point of today? Can we see them?
From Back to the Future. A golden vest. A blue vest. A camo vest. There may be another one. So I guess it's all a matter of— it's a subjective question. And the reason I say that is I think at certain times, certain vests were perfect. Like, you know, if I was playing an outdoorsy game and I slap on the camo vest, it looks like I'm a hunter in the woods, you know.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Then I would say that's the best vest, right? I don't think—
If someone dropped you off in the middle of the woods, you'd die curled up inside a hollowed out log, unable to find your sorry ass fucking way back home.
Overall, there's one vest that just beats them all. Everyone seemed to love the platinum vest because it has like a metallic sheen to it. So it looks like tinfoil almost. So maybe overall you would say that one because that's the one that seemed to get the most love. Everyone always wanted the platinum, right? Let's see. Mario Kart did a $2 super chat. Opinion on Cody and Roman in the Street Fighter movie? I don't even know. I'm not following this news. Are you saying that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are in the Street Fighter movie? Okay. This movie is sounding to me more like it's a gimmick than a movie. Like all they're trying to do at this point is throw as many celebrities and pseudo-celebrities into it rather than a serious movie with—
Oh, silly me. I do have to pay if I want to see the vests. That's true.
acting.
That's
It's
very
just gonna be
true.
a hammed up movie, right? That's what it seems like. That's what it sounds like.
Well, then we gonna be sitting here for a while.
So, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with that as long as they definitely push it like that so that people don't get the impression that this is going to be a serious movie, but instead it's going to be a campy movie. You know, the original Street Fighter movie, everyone thought was going to be serious, ended up being the campiest thing ever, and to this day, people laugh their asses off watching it. I still think it's entertaining. It's a bad movie, don't get me wrong, but it's so bad, it's good. You get it? Like, it's so bad, it's great. I love seeing Van Damme chew up the scenery with his attempt to talk English and failing miserably. I like seeing the most pathetic representations of Ryu and Ken ever, you know. So anyway, if it's going to be that again, then I don't see a problem. But if they actually believe these people are going to act well, it's going to be like a serious movie, I think we're all screwed. Seriously. Okay. Okay, so we're going to chill for a little bit longer. All right. We'll do a little bit more of an intro segment. This isn't really a podcast, and we're just kind of an intro to the event. Hopefully, we'll get some initial vests and hats going here. I'd like to do that. And then we'll get set up and get ready to start doing the closet clean out. I have a giant contractor trash bag that I have here that I'm going to start filling with crap. We've got so many boxes and shit that need to be thrown out. Equipment that's now outdated that I'm probably never going to use, you know.
But remember, he's not in a big hurry because he's got all day to do this. He isn't going anywhere. It's noon. He's going to be here for like 9 hours.
Stuff that I just need to clear out of here to make room so I can actually use my closet. My problem is I've got all this stuff. You know, the Switch 2 came out. I have all these Switch 2 accessories and shit. I have nowhere to put them. They're on the floor. I have the box for my—
I thought he was
my
returning
G920
those.
steering wheel. It's on the floor. Do I want to keep it? Do I want to break it up, throw it out? You know. Habib says, how's the air conditioner working? Very well. It's on right now. It's just as— I'd argue it's a little bit quieter than the old one. But then again, the old one was 11 years old. Maybe it was quieter when it was young too. You know what I mean? This is brand new. It's fine. It's clean. It's keeping the room cool, which is it's the point. It seems to be working well. So yeah. That's right. You've never seen these hats and vests in actual good quality. Never. Because I didn't have this cool HD 60 frame awesome cameras back when I was just doing the hats and the vests. So you're going to actually see these in full color glory HD for the first time ever today on stream when we hit these goals. So let's get it. We're at 30. Let's get to 50 right now. Who's going to get us to the 50? So we can do our first poll for hats and vests. And then who's going to get us to the 100 so we can complete the ensemble with a full hat and vest and get our first shot. Let's get some momentum going right now. Look, particularly over on Kick, all of you just sitting there with your thumbs up your butts. Let's get some subs going. All right?
Wow, rude.
Do I have any sparklers? No. When I was a kid, I actually really liked sparklers, but I'm not going to have sparklers in my there's not going to be real fireworks. The whole point is just virtual
A
fireworks.
sparkler is not a real firework. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not going to have real fireworks in here.
See?
I don't think anyone suggested that.
Okay. Katie says, what about your king's crown? Will that be part of the poll? Well, that is a hat, but it's not really one of the hats that I was wearing. You know what I mean? During the time when I was wearing hats and vests and things. So probably I won't have that in the running unless it's like the last thing we do. But to be frank, the fact that I have over a dozen hats and like 8 or 9 vests, I don't think we're gonna get through all of them today. I'm being honest with you. I don't think unless someone drops like an insane bomb of support.
Hint, hintity, hint, hint.
Okay, but I don't see that happening. Stormforce Gamer says you should have gotten vacuum sealed bags to put the vest in. That would have taken up almost no space. Well, Stormforce Gamer, you're right. But
It's always butts and balls with this guy. It's true.
that's more for long-term storage, right? You're
Butts, balls, and shit.
sucking the air out, you're air sealing it. So that way you can put it into a small area. The thing is, I was still using the hats and the vests. So I wanted them to be at my disposal, as you can see here. Oh, I just can't, hold on. They're literally hanging right here in the closet. So I had easy access to be able to grab them and wear them on stream. But now I don't need them anymore. So now I'm gonna put them into a storage bin. But you're right, every once in a while, we might pull them out, you know, for some kind of a special event or something like that. So, but I mean, it's a good point. I didn't even think about that, about how you can get those vacuum sealers. Maybe eventually I'll do that. For that, I just got a storage bin for now. I'm gonna put everything into.
He doesn't want to wear the crown because everybody clowned on him and told him it was a lady crown, and he got like really fucking butthurt about it.
I can't do that with the hats, obviously. I would crush the hats and break them. But with the vests, I could.
You would expect the dents to start with a high tip by now. I think they usually do it more towards the end. I don't know. The poll, a lot of people said that he wasn't even going to clear $500. So you guys are not having high hopes for
Anything
his
from
shit
Jasper
today.
to drown out the fireworks. I mean, there's not much you can do. We can't soundproof the house. You know, when it's warm, we have the air conditioners on anyway. Then you really can't hear it all anyway. The fans, we have all the fans on and stuff. You don't hear it too bad. Excuse me.
I used to try to turn the TVs up louder when I had like dogs and kitty cats when I was younger. I'd always try to like turn on the TVs and like put the volume up a little bit more, but they still hear it. They still get real scared, you know?
I'm not setting off any sparklers in the office. Stop that right now. Why is it not allowed to shoot fireworks in our community? It's not allowed to shoot fireworks in our state. They've been banned. I guess too many people being completely irresponsible and stupid and hurting themselves.
You don't even think he's going to get 250?
With
Wow.
these fireworks, so they're outlawed. The only stuff
You
can
guys
buy
do
are real
not believe in
fireworks.
his
It's like
whales.
Things that put off colored smoke, you know, or sparklers, stuff like that. That's it. There's no real fireworks available for commercial purchase and use here. It's against the law.
I don't know. His attendance is lower than I thought it would be. Yeah, I too think somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000. That was I voted in my own poll. That was my vote, $1,000 to $2,000.
No, see, when I was a kid, I never did any of that stuff. I was never into the fireworks I had as a kid were sparklers. And remember those little popper things? They actually looked like tiny little cloth bags. They were very small. And all you would throw it in the ground, they would explode. It would go pop, and it would have smoke that would come out of it. It smelled like gunpowder almost.
Firmly at 1,200.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had those. I mean, they used to have the pop guns, where again, it was kind of like that little mini gunpowder, and you would shoot the gun, and it would sound like a real gun, and smoke would come out. I had that stuff, but I never, ever had a real firework. Not once. No cherry bombs, no fireworks, nothing. My parents kept me away.
We'll see. And then we'll have to figure out what slop he's going to eat.
From. So I never experienced any of that.
You can have fireworks in Washington. Fireworks stands are all over the place.
I used to go to fireworks displays. My local town did it sometimes. Other towns did it. So I would go to the beach because
You don't go see fireworks anymore. Of course you don't.
we were on the water. So we would go to the beach and they would set off giant fireworks displays over the water.
This is so sad. This man don't go do nothing. God, he looks awful. Look at that mug. Ugh.
Which is very, very nice. You would lay back on the beach on like a blanket. You would look up at the sky. You see these awesome fireworks above you. It was very entertaining and very relaxing. Yorichi has auto-resubscribed for 7 months. Oh, no, it's not an auto-resubscribe. It's just a notification. So that doesn't count. Darn, I wanted to count that. We don't have any subs yet over on Kick, but Yorichi celebrating 7 months as a sub. Stopping by to say enjoy your 4th of July, folks. Thank you, Yorichi, for your ongoing support of the channel. Hopefully, we will get some legit subs over there so that we can start doing some vests and hats and fun stuff here. All right? No, I didn't do anything with smoke bombs or anything like that as a kid. When I was a kid, I just played a lot outside with the local neighborhood kids.
Lies, X to gout. Oh, there's Ian.
Whether it was, you know, just running around shooting water guns.
He had the lamest childhood.
Stuff like that. Action figures, toys, you know.
Didn't he say one time he never climbed a tree? Someone was like, did you ever climb a tree? He's like, no, I never climbed a tree. People were like, what the fuck?
We were into a lot of different things over the year. Ninja Turtles was a huge one. We're playing Ninja Turtles figures and stuff like that. Pretending to be different turtles, right? And fighting each other and stuff like that. It was fun. That's what we did. We weren't destructive kids or anything like that. Ian has done a 10-pound super chat. Let's see how much of that is worth, first of all, because pounds are actually worth quite a lot right now. That's $13.65. That, I believe, is our biggest contribution of the day so far. And Ian says, just came by to say hi and happy 4th of July to all of the Americans. Well, thank you, Ian. We appreciate that. We do.
Ronan, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. This dude is 43 years old and doesn't clean anything unless he can have his dents give him money. I can only imagine what the rest of his place is like. Probably fucking disgusting. I don't know. Hopefully Cat might keep up with some of like because this is like his domain. She don't come in here. It smells like fucking crunchy Zelda jammies, stale farts, and depression. So she probably doesn't come in here. I can only hope that some of the common areas are clean.
Thank you so very much for the contribution. Thanks for
the
kind words and getting us almost to our first milestone. Remember, every $50, so we're only $7 away from our first hat or vest.
Remember, he doesn't do a goddamn thing until you start giving him the money.
Have I ever played Tekken 8? I have played Tekken 8. I played it when it came out in January 2024, and I played it for about a month and a half. And at first, I started with characters like Paul, King, Jun, but then I switched over to Yoshimitsu, and then I focused very heavily on Yoshimitsu for about a month almost. And I got him pretty high ranked. I'm trying to remember the tiers, the ranks that, I can't remember what it was that I ended at. But basically, people told me it was the rank right before you'd be considered like a master level player. But I never got past that because essentially it would have taken so much investment of time to get better than that it wasn't worth it for me. Like, I was putting in a lot of time, playing 2-3 streams a week of it, but I would have had to play, like, every day to get better than that level. Tekken is a very, very...
Take it easy, Mozzie. We don't know how much money you got. Don't blow your load too quick, honey.
Practice-intensive game, where not only is it about just mastering...
Well, he got his $10, so he got his 7, so we're going to see something here shortly.
Knowing what everyone else can do, knowing what beats what in what situation, specific frames, beating frames and things like that, and you have to play so much in order to get good at that game that I just didn't have enough time to invest in it and still be a variety creator. So I played it for like a month and a half, got really good with Yoshimitsu, and then I kind of hit a wall where it's like, dude, I was definitely gonna have to like study, go to tournaments and stuff to get better, and I didn't want to commit to that. So basically I dropped the game, and then I went back to Street Fighter 6. And by the way, people were happy that I did, because a lot of people just wanted Street Fighter 6 and were actually upset for the month and a half that I wasn't playing it. So there you have it. Mozzie, thank you for a $10 super chat. Mozzie says, I'm anti-fireworks. They're nightmarish for many veterans. They pollute, they scare pets, and they harm wildlife. There's no reason for it. Happy 4th, everyone. So proud to be an American. Well, well, folks, I have fireworks, and they're not harming anybody, right? Nice virtual fireworks display. I got it behind me. I have it on my TV. I have it all along the walls of my room. Pretty cool. I like the virtual fireworks. So thank you, Mozzie.
Here we go. We'll get some action. Maybe Grandpa will get moving here.
Get us to our first milestone.
Are we at 1.5? I think we are.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to do it. Let's do a poll.
Oh, Christ. Oh, shit. We got to sit through a poll. No. I do not want...
We'll do. I'm just going to look at the first things I'm seeing. The Bender hat. The red fedora.
Wait until you see him put a shitty hat on. I've seen him do the hats and stuff before.
The red vest.
I think in June it was like 3 years. I haven't been streaming. I've only been doing this since like December or January of this year, but I've been watching him for like 3 years. Not him, but like detractor stuff for like 3 years.
Or the gold vest. Those are the 4 that I see right away. So I'm going to make this poll.
You saw all of them right away. Ain't but 8 of them in there. You don't have Kim Kardashian's closet where she's probably got 12,000 hoodies, bro. There's like 9 of them hanging in there.
So you guys vote. Starting now. Let's see what you vote for. We'll get it started. What will we see first? A hat or a vest? And which one will we see? Let's see what you guys vote for, okay? Happy 4th of July to you, King Michael. Now, in the meantime, while you guys are voting, we've got more contributions to shout out. So let's get to it. We've got, let's see here. There's a $1.25 tip. We got a backup of tips, actually, the shout outs. Let's do this. $1.25 tip. Sounds like you had a sheltered childhood. Do you think that affected you as you got older and your view on the world? I would say I had a unique childhood because I was allowed to play with the local kids. I was allowed to go do things, extracurriculars. I was able to do stuff, but there were limits. It wasn't one of those, just go do whatever you want. I did definitely have set concrete rules. My parents definitely protected me from certain things, for sure. So it was kind of like a half and half. Sometimes my friends would be doing stuff that I wasn't allowed to do. And that was just part of reality, you know? My parents had boundaries and rules about things, and, you know, it is what it is. So did it change me? Did it affect me? Maybe. I think, if anything, it gave me some discipline. Because I think there's a lot of people today, they can't handle being told no about anything, right? Like, no. How dare you say I can't do something, or that I don't have the freedom to just do whatever I want at all moments? Well, that's not reality. In reality, in life, there's rules for a reason. There's things that are in place. You need to have discipline. You need to have understanding that people are trying to look out for you and be, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that. I don't get it. I should just have the absolute freedom to do everything that I want at every waking moment, even if it means that it harms everyone around me and it's to the detriment of the public. No, I should just have freedom. That's actually not how it works. The reason that you're allowed to have freedom.
This is rich coming from this guy right now.
is because you have freedom that actually respects others, and therefore everyone can thrive together, not just stomp on everyone around you, right? Oh, I have freedom to just walk through the street with 2 live chainsaws and I can just spin and chop people's limbs off. No, you can't. You're not allowed to do that. Well, I don't get it. That's my
Phil never played with neighborhood kids. His parents were petrified.
freedom. Can I do that? No, stupid. You can't. That's the problem. There's too many
That's
stupid
pretty
people.
good.
If we just let people have untethered freedoms, then they'd kill everyone because they're morons, right? So I learned that as a kid, that I can't just do whatever I want, that there are limits on the
Really? Really? When? Please cite your source. When did you learn that you can't do whatever the fuck you want to do?
things that I'm allowed to do.
Didn't you just say the other day, I can eat whatever I want, and I can go wherever I want, and I can do whatever I want, blah, blah, blah.
And I kind of grew up with that mentality that
Because I'm an adult.
it's for the common good, right? So maybe that made me feel very different from others. Like, for example, I legit have a conscience about things that I say and do on the internet now. And if I were to do a stream where I just rag on someone and I just, tear into someone, I would legit feel bad about it after the fact. Because I'm of the opinion that I'm someone who has a public following. I'm well known on the internet. I should be conducting myself in a way that if I'm going to get over, I don't have to step on others and hurt them to do that. I feel like that's insanely irresponsible, destructive, toxic behavior, and I'm better than that, and I should be better than that. I should aspire to be better than that, so that others can also follow my example, okay? Some people who are content creators and popular say, I don't give a fuck about anyone. I'll hurt anyone I want, I'll slander anyone I want, I'll laugh at anyone I want. Who cares? As long as I made a buck today. That's awful. That's literally no respect for anyone around you. It means you had no discipline when you were growing up. You didn't understand about the greater good. You weren't taught any morals. You're just a scumbag. You're a piece of shit. And there's lots of people on the internet like that right now. And it's disgusting that they're allowed to thrive and do that. There should be limitations on the kind of content that can be put out, but right now there really isn't any. So there you have it. Yeah, I really do feel that having a childhood where I had boundaries and limitations, you call it sheltered, I call it disciplined. I feel like, yes, that actually allowed me to grow up and have morals and values and things that set me apart from other people who make content. There you go. Didn't I tell someone to eat my ass with a spoon? Indeed I did, and they should have. Okay, continuing
Big ups King Be Cruel.
on, as you guys are still voting, the poll's almost done, so please keep voting. I got a $1 tip here. Someone is saying they live in New York and they want to defend it because they feel like I'm attacking it. That crime is down from the 80s. Yes, because the 80s, New York was a cesspool. It was a complete crime-riddled cesspool. There was literally, like, red light district brothels in the middle of New York City. And then it was Rudy Giuliani who became mayor of New York, and he cleaned it all up. He turned Times Square into a tourism attraction instead of a whorehouse, and he cleaned the street.
Wow. Okay.
So you're right.
Are we doing vests and hats, or
New York
what are we
usually
doing? Because now I've heard New York City and whorehouse.
In the 80s. The New York that I remember is the New York of the late 90s, early 2000s. That's
Are we doing a hat, bro? Or like, I came here for a whole different. This face is so dented. Like, that's so good.
I was traveling to New York frequently with my parents, doing things like going to Radio City Music Hall, Times Square. I used to travel to Chinatown in the 2000s to play Street Fighter at Chinatown Fair. That's my, like, heyday of New York. And by the way, that New York was much better than the New York of today, for the record. So thanks for the $1 tip. See, people want to try to step to me and mess with me, but then when the facts slap them in the face, they got nothing to say because this guy should never opened his mouth. He just, oops, oh shit. Oh yeah, it was Rudy Giuliani who cleaned up New York. Whoopsie. Now, I'm not saying that Rudy Giuliani of today is a good person. I'm just saying the facts are the facts.
How do you know? And I need you to cite your source. What the hell? Are we doing hats, bro? The bender, can we just fucking, like, I don't have the patience. There we go. Here we go.
When we're gonna go in there. Okay, so the bender hat to start. Here we go.
Oh my god, of course, the fucking one that makes him look the worst. Get ready for this shit, y'all. If you've never seen it.
I haven't worn this in a while. I've owned this hat for almost 15 years. I bought this hat way back in the day. It was made by a company called Think Geek.
Look at this. Whew, that's rough. Imagine just, that's your face. Like, there's nothing like, this is it. Like, you can't fix that. Imagine being a solid 4 out of 10 in the dark. That shit's just gotta be rough.
That doesn't exist anymore. This was a company that had an online website that made pop culture geeky things like video games, comic books. Obviously, this is from Futurama, right? And they sold all this merch.
No, you don't say.
And it was a unique place to get stuff. Well, what ended up happening was geek culture kind of exploded in the last 10, 15 years. Now there's a zillion websites to sell this kind of shit. So they really weren't that unique anymore. And they got bought out.
There is not enough money you can pay me to sit on camera and wear that. There is no amount. I'm not even close to fucking kidding.
Like GameStop. Okay?
If someone was like, Toxie, I'll give you 10,000. No. the fucking dick on top and everything. No.
And what happened was GameStop
no.
said, oh, we decided we don't want this company anymore. We're going to liquidate the entire company. They laid off all the employees, terminated them all, and took all the inventory and just put it into the GameStop stores. So basically, they just bought the company out just to sell junk at GameStop because GameStop had nothing to sell anymore because no one goes to GameStop for video games anymore. What a nice company, huh? We'll just destroy your whole entire business. So that's where I got this from. In fact, does it still have the tag or did I take it off? Oh, there it is. Futurama. Now does it say Think Geek? Oh, I guess not. It just says Futurama. I thought it would have said Think Geek on it because it was like a piece of their merch. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. Bender seems afflicted with jaundice. No, Bender's eyes were always yellow. Go watch the cartoon. Bender's eyes were always yellow in the cartoon. All right, so.
Do you have jaundice?
Bender hat. Now, let's see. I think
it's a sign of alcoholism.
Actually have qualified for another milestone here because, ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $100 tip.
Is this NDO? Who's this going to be? Lisa Lou?
Happy 4th of July, you heinous traitors. Ha ha. From Thomas from Britain. Well, thank you, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas the Dent Engine. Woo! Thomas the Dent Engine.
From Britain. I appreciate that. $100, everybody.
Now that he's hidden from social media and has to go live in a cave. Well, we got Thomas the Dent Engine.
Yeah, so what does that mean? That means a million things. Number one, that actually means we have hit our first support goal of the day. Officially, we're at 46 out of 50 goals. Okay, let's get Thomas on the leaderboard.
Thank you, Thomas the Dent Engine.
Okay.
Where's that $1,600? You can't just
and that means,
you can't just give someone $1,600 and then come back with 100. So there better be 15 more of those. Actually, it should go up. There should be 16 more.
It's time for our first celebration of the day. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely not. Over my fucking dead body, bro. Not on my channel.
So we'll do the camo vest. We'll do the gold vest.
Okay, we're going to see a vest here.
We'll do the blue vest. And we'll do the Pokemon vest. There you go. So you guys vote here. And then on Kick, we'll do a poll for the hat. What did I do? Uh-oh. What the hell did I just hit on my computer?
Someone said yesterday that ICS, your future stepdad, and his family were doxxed. Oh my God. I didn't hear that.
I did something like a screen capture by accident. Okay, I turned it off. Phew. I almost hit the keyboard. Oops. Okay, so which hat on Kick you guys are going to vote? Well, I'm trying to think what hats I have.
Or are we swapping out Bender already?
Hold on. Let's see what other hats I have.
Wow, 350 people watching. This is low. This is really low. How many viewers did he have for... He had like 500 or 600 for the Switch, didn't he? Also for viewers' choice. Viewers' illusion of choice. This is low viewership, right? Good old Tree Fitty. I don't know, this feels low.
Here we go.
I tried to get it before he moved.
Okay. So we got 2 polls going. Very exciting. Please vote on both sides.
We have 2 polls. Remember Ben Stein? We have 2 polls going. Wow. Crazy. Like, that's what I feel like it is.
Voting for the vest on YouTube and voting for the hat over on Kick. And this
wow, you're letting them vote even though they're not giving you any money? Are you going to shit on him like you did last time?
This hat will now officially be retired.
Yeah, his channel is dead. Yeah, but I feel like his attendance for the last 2 marathons wasn't as bad.
Once we do the hat swap.
Around 700 to start on Switch 2 and then dropping really quick.
Okay. But I also owe you guys a shot.
Oh yeah, we get to watch him get intimate with some kind of alcohol here.
I owe you guys a shot, and here's what I want to do. This is actually more than 1 shot, but it's weak. It is only 13%, but that's why it's so big. Because it's like, oh, look, it's like 2 shots. I see. So, yeah, here we go. I either want to do the rum chata, which is horchata, which I've never had before. I want to try it and see what it's like. Or I want to do one of these shots of moonshine. We've got Hunch Punch, which I think is supposed to be like fruit punch. We've got apple pie. Okay, and we've got mango habanero. So I'm debating.
Cool. We can totally see that.
Which one to try.
There we
That's my
go.
first shot of the day. Oh,
There we go. I'm gonna grab this. I don't know why, but I feel like it might make a good
look at
screenshot.
that nice autofocus. Very
Yeah, that is a nice autofocus.
nice. What do you guys think? What should I try first?
I think you're a douchebag, but that wasn't the question.
The moonshine, mango habanero, rum, and people seem to disagree now.
Thought we were getting a new hat. Oh, he leaves his polls up for like 15 minutes. I forgot. See, I'm like
Mango,
so
best flavor,
antsy.
punch moonshine, mango, mango, mango. Everyone seems to be saying try the mango habanero. It might be hot. Habanero peppers are spicy, right? They're pretty spicy. And that's one shot, right? That's the equivalent of one shot. It's just a bizarre bottle for a shot. It's like a big bottle for a shot, but I think it's one shot. Like, these are equivalent, right? It's just that this is wide and that's skinny. All right, mango habanero. All right, mango habanero it is. We'll start with mango habanero moonshine. Interesting. We'll see if it's any good. Give it a shot here. It smells sweet. It definitely smells sweet. But I don't know about spicy, but it smells sweet. All right, I'm going to try. I don't want to be able to put the whole shot. It's so weird. See, here's the thing. I know this is only one shot, but because it's an optical thing, it makes me feel like it's more than a shot. So my mind's going to be telling me there's too much, swallow it early. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me just drink some of it. I won't drink the whole thing yet. Or you know what I could do? Hold on. I could just do this, because this might make it better.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wait. It actually is more than a shot. It wasn't just my mind. It actually is more than a shot. Well, that's weird. They actually gave you extra, I guess. That's bizarre, because I thought it would only be enough for a shot. All right, well, let's try it.
Oh, God. Just
All right, everyone,
drink
mango
it.
habanero. My first shot of the day. Cheers to everyone. Happy 4th of July. Here we go. Oh, I actually really like that. How strong is that? 40%?
You couldn't have poured those last two little tiddlywinks in that fucking shot glass, you piece of shit. Like, you're so delicate. Like, what the fuck?
Wow, I really like that. It's sweet, but it has a burning bite after the fact. I really like that flavor. That's a really good shot, actually. The thing is, I wouldn't want to drink too much of that because it's spicy. Like, it's actually spicy in my throat. So I wouldn't want too much of that. It would probably, like, burn my mouth out, but it's actually a really good flavor. Let me finish it. That's good. That's tasty. Wow, I really like that.
I agree. This shit is completely fucking dented. I couldn't agree more.
Good pick. Good first pick, everybody. Let's see how these polls are doing. Wow, interesting. Interesting results coming up on these polls in just a minute. Okay, so we got some more shout-outs to do. We have Big Boss with a $2 super chat. Will you give away a signed vest if you hit $5,000 today? Well.
No.
Here's the thing. I would like to say yes.
We know you would, because you didn't immediately say no.
But I don't want someone to come
Yeah, Thomas the Dent Engine just showed up and gave him a hundo.
in and drop a $5,000 tip that they charge back. You know what I'm saying? I would say, overall today, yes, if I raised $5,000
I thought you won all your disputes.
would I give away a signed
I thought you won all your disputes on PayPal.
vest? Yes, I would. Absolutely 100%. I would give away a signed vest for $5,000. Now, for the record, I'm not drinking 50 shots. As you know, during marathons, I temper what I do. Right? So once we hit a level where I feel like I've drank too much, that's
Yeah, so good luck, asshole. If you come in too late and I decide I'm done and you give me $500, get fucked, dweeb.
yeah, I'm not drinking anymore. All right, understand that. There's not going to be 50 shots today and then I owe you shots and I'm sick. No, that's not happening, okay? So there
We should keep track of shots owed.
you go. Yes, if we hit $5,000 to support today, someone will get a signed vest. How about that? That sounds like a plan to me.
I wouldn't take that
100%
shit if
yes,
you
it will
paid
happen.
me to.
Okay. All right, so thank you for that, Big Boss, by the way. I almost didn't put it on the leaderboard. Oops. And then I got a $2 super chat from Sir Sylvia, who says, cheers. Thank you to Sir Sylvia. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, the polls are done. The first vest of the day will be the Pokemon vest. And the next helmet, or excuse me, the next hat will be the Knight's helmet. All right, so folks, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye to Bender. Because Bender is now going into retirement. Bender served his purpose well over the years, for sure. He was one of the funniest hats that I ever had. That's why I knew he would be voted in right away, why I put it in the first poll. And Bender is a nice hat, but it's time, like all good things, you know, they come to an end. And we have to say goodbye to Bender now. So goodbye, Bender. Thank you for being very silly over the years. Many memes, many clips have been taken. And maybe we'll see you again. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of Bender. All we're doing.
Then why are we saying goodbye if he's not leaving? This is stupid. This is stupid.
Is putting him in storage, and we might have IDependOnDents Day moving forward every year. If it goes well today, if it's a popular event, people like it.
Why are we saying goodbye if nothing is leaving? It is going from one closet to another. This is the definition of retarded.
We might do IDependOnDents Day more in the future. All right, so Bender, thank you so much. Now get in that over there. Ah! Throw them right into the storage bin. Okay, so now it is time for the Pokemon vest and the Knight's helmet. Let me get that stuff. And then we got more shout-outs to do. What's going on, Game Boy? Good to see you here today.
We'll see. We'll see Bender back in 10 fucking months when he's busted. Guys, please, $12 more. I'll put the Bender hat on, please. Where's Ryan? I need Ryan.
10 vests. So that means if we raise $1,000 today, we'll have seen all the vests, and they'll all be retired. Okay, that's what it's going to take. $1,000, and then all vests are seen and retired. Okay, so this weird thing, I got this for Elden Ring. That's what I got this one for. Okay, so I take off the shirt now because I don't need it anymore.
Oh, and we're gone again. Oh, thank God. Of course, like, the goofiest shit that he's got is, like, the first shit to get voted in.
So, again, what's funny is you guys have never seen this stuff in HD. Look at that. It's all the different Pokemon are on there.
We've seen it before. Bro, what are you talking about?
All the different Pokemon. These are the starter Pokemon, right? You got Charizard.
Can we just call Ice on DSP and get him deported? The asshole was, like, his family's fucking from here.
Pikachu, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. It's all the starters. Yep. Well, the original starters. The original starter Pokemon. And then we've got the Knight's helmet.
Don't worry, he'll get deported fucking back to Connecticut when he goes belly up. That's about the best I think we're gonna do.
I bought this knit hat for Elden Ring several years ago.
Where would you send him? What other country would you curse with this? I'm Irish. Don't send him where my people are. We don't want him.
2 years ago? 3 years ago? How old is Elden Ring now? I forget.
Honestly, what other country would you curse with this?
Well, now I'm ready.
Oh my God. Sweet, merciful crap. Oh, I'm cringing
Now I'm
too
ready
hard.
for my marathon.
Oh.
See, I had to gear up. All right. Let's continue. Let's see what we got here. Got a few smaller tips here.
Yeah, I'm still voting Sentinel Island myself.
Someone tipped $2 and says, I think you get a great point about learning to accept no as an answer. It's a valuable life skill. Used to have meltdowns when you didn't reach a goal on a stream or a marathon.
Yeah, thank God he doesn't have a meltdown when he doesn't hit the goal anymore. Phew!
You have done that sometimes recently even, but you are getting better at accepting and rolling with it. You won't always make the goal, and that's okay. Well, that's completely false. I should be hitting goals every stream. Absolutely. And let's get some support rolling right now to hit the next goal so we can
Wow, you think this is funny, but the sad thing is that this is true.
have our vest swap at $200. That is not a true statement. I do not condone what this person said. They're absolutely incorrect. Let's hit some goals today. What is this? Oh, God. Oh, man, I got to be careful about this. My microphone is getting all kinds of stuff all over it. Red fuzz from this hat. I got to be careful about this today. Keep in mind, I don't use this stuff with my new equipment. So I'm probably going to have shit all over my new equipment. As a result, I got to be careful. Clean this off. I don't want fuzz all over my equipment. Okay.
Could have at least muted it before you did that.
Yeah, so whoever sent this $2 tip, how dare you? Completely unacceptable to be saying things like that. If I could ban you, I would, but I can't because you're a tipper. But thanks for $2 anyway.
I'm willing to bet all of my savings that he just wants to wear one hat and vest so he can do several vest streams. Okay. I don't know. So far, I don't know. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm not sure how long. The guy has been here for like what? And well, I don't know. Because we ran long because we were watching the vest streak ending. I don't know. He's been here for what? Like an hour? I don't know. It's not going so hot.
Can we get an Assassin's Creed Shadows level up sound? The what? The wahaha woman cry? This has got to be some kind of a weird reference to his when I played Assassin's Creed Shadows. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks for the tip, but
Ronan, thank you for the 2, honey. Is this a closet clean out or a dent dress up? Dent dress up for sure.
That one goes over my head. I got a $1.03 tip.
This is, I agree, Elaine, 100%. This is really bad. Let me grab this screen grab right here because it's just ridiculous. Yeah, this is bad.
Someone said, am I going to try a Treso Rosa?
Lisa Lou will show up and give him a little bit of money. Fucking Endio.
No player to hone your craft and before going online.
But Lisa Lou's Ryan, so.
To play a Treso Rosa because the whole point of a Treso Rosa is, the whole point of a Treso Rosa is playing against each other competitively online.
Isn't it?
And that's not the point of me getting the wheel. The point
Hands off, ladies. He's married. Back up.
of me getting the wheel is like chill driving sim streams where we can like hang out. So we already have Mario Kart. I don't need 2 games where I'm driving competitively online, to be honest. So probably no. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Oh, let's see here. Someone did a $2 super chat and complained about all of my chins. So let's take a look. Let's see, how many chins do I actually have? Well, let's see. Well, this is my neck, okay? This is one. And you can argue probably about a half. I have 1.5 chins, all right? I will admit that. I'm not one, I'm going to lie about it, and I'm going to sugarcoat it.
What in the hell is happening?
I have a chubbiness right here.
I knew this was going to be dented, but goddamn, yeah, this is bad.
I would like to get rid of this.
Y'all, we're all just going to sit together.
Almost my whole life, so I don't know how to get rid of that.
Yeah, just remember, Kino's going to cover this, if you guys are Kino Casino fans.
I'm not going to get liposuction or anything, but what can you do? I guess I have 1.5 chins. This person was saying I have 3. No. If you think I have 3 chins, you obviously have...
Well, you're raising your neck up like that to even them all out.
Never watched PPP or Review Tech.
Wow, shots fired. Wow.
Or Boogie or Wings of Redemption. Should I keep going? I don't have 3 chins. Okay.
I don't know. How many other people can you name?
I have like 1.5. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Wow, that didn't hit a nerve at all.
Thanks for the $2 super chat.
I don't have 3. I have 1.5. All right, what cup size are you? Want to talk about that? He does have turkey neck.
See, I'm not afraid to confront the truth. I'm aware that I'm not exactly the
You just denied. You said, no, I don't have this. I have this.
most fit, svelte individual on the planet, but at the same time, I'm not going to put up with nonsense. I don't have 3 chins. That's ridiculous.
Like, you're so petty,
Okay,
bro.
Wistful Wharf did a $5 super chat and says, will we see the Platinum Vest today or is it too warm? Oh, no, the Platinum Vest is eligible.
I want to revise my prediction, $400. This shit is too boring to generate revenue. This is bad.
I literally have a brand new air conditioner.
Well, he won't bring any. I thought he was supposed to be cleaning out the closet. We're not doing anything. He's just putting them on and then continuing to sit here. So,
And the room is nice and cool. It's not even on high. It's on low and the room is cool. No problem today. All vests, all hats, everything is fair game today. Okay, everybody? No worries there. Thanks for $5 there. Wistful Wharf. We're almost to the next vest. We're getting there.
and see, this is what he secretly wanted. He doesn't want to clean out the closet. You can tell he's excited. Ooh, another vest. Ooh, another hat. Ooh, another goal, another goal, another goal. I mean, it's transparent as always, but it's particularly bad today.
Okay. I got a $2 tip from Plargus, who says, Happy 4th of July. I love your fireworks in the background. What's your favorite type of firework? And happy birthday to America. Well, today's not America's birthday. Today is just a celebration of the Declaration of Independence. So, I guess technically it is kind of the birthday. I don't even know if
What in the fuck are you talking about? Yes. We declared our independence.
I never really thought about it like that.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh, y'all, my brain cells. Oh my God. My brain cells are begging to drink the Kool-Aid right now.
Because we were here, it existed, but it just wasn't its own independent country yet until we declared independence. So I guess you're right. Never.
Low effort story time with Grandpa before he's put in hospice. Morel, are you changing what you think? Because you said like $1,200. I thought you said at one time like $1,200 to $1,900, and then you said you held firm at like $1,200. What do you think
Fine, I
now?
take it back.
What are you guys thinking now? Since now that we're into this a little bit,
It is our birthday. All right. Well, thank you so much to Plargus. What's my favorite kind of
is he stupid? Yes, Happy Lula. The answer is
firework?
yes. Yes, correct.
I guess.
Valedictorian college graduate. I never thought about it that way. Derp.
There's what's that firework? I don't know what it is because I'm not a fireworks aficionado because like I said, I never had them when I was a kid, but I've seen people setting off fireworks. And there's this one that when you light it, it starts going crazy in a circle and it looks like it has like sparks shooting out its ass and it just goes like this like crazy, spraying everywhere. I like that one. There's no big explosion with that one. It's just like a lot of sparks going everywhere and it's very colorful too. I've seen them in different colors. I like that one, but I don't know what it is. I don't know the names of different fireworks, so. Okay. All right, so guys. We're
Wearing a Philomania oh, yes, that's a good one. Thank you. Look at this.
almost at the end of our first segment. All right, thank you already. We're on a good start, right?
Still
We're almost
holding at
$200, which would
1,200.
mean
That's fair.
The second vest out of 10 and another shot. Excellent. Hopefully we'll hit that soon. But we're going to end this first segment very shortly. I'm going to change the lighting over a little bit, and then we're going to start with the big closet clean out, which, man, does my closet need it. It is really bad. I need to clean this sucker out and sort that stuff so that I have things in order. I'm going to throw out a lot of stuff. When I did the last closet clean out, I saved some stuff, but now that my setup is completely different, I kind of know what I need and what I don't need. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff in that closet this time around. I'm going to end up with bags and bags of trash. I get the feeling. Okay. Orange Man Good says, you make more money if you dress like this every day. I used to dress like this every day, and I made far less money. No worries. All right. Like I said, this is one day only. If you want to see the vests and hats, now is the time to contribute. I have a ridiculous amount of silly, stupid things in there that we will get to. So let's get that rolling, please. Let's get some support, okay?
Already a bag. Wow, we got a bag.
Queen of Hearts says, I like the fountains. It's cone-shaped fireworks that would spark out like a volcano or fountain. That's kind of cool. That sounds nice. No, we're not doing bubble blowing. There's too much high-end equipment in this office to be covered in bubbles. That's the one thing I'm not bringing back today. It was too messy when we did it. It would get all over everything. But that was my old shit. Now I've got, you know, high-end RGB wireless keyboards and fucking crazy cameras and shit. I'm not covering that with bubbles. We're not doing that today. Absolutely not. Eminem has a song called Cleaning Out His Closet. He does.
Are you gonna clean out the closet? Are we ever gonna? I mean, sweet crap.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys would like to talk about? Tag me in the chat. We got a little bit of extra time. We'll hang out, and then we're going to end the
Extra time? What? Bruh, what is happening? What do you mean extra time? No. You have something you're supposed to be doing. Yes, he used to blow
intro
bubbles.
segment.
If he got 100 likes, he would blow
We're going
bubbles.
to get into the meat of the show, which is, you know, cleaning out the closet and doing stuff like that.
Yes, please. Please, you're killing me,
Nathan Smith has gifted
Smalls.
our first
Please.
membership of the day. Thank you to Nathan for a gifted membership on YouTube. Good to see you, Nathan.
Bro's a goofy goober. You sound like Charlie.
That gets us
Sound like
to
Sir
183.
Moist.
We're almost there, guys. Get us to the 200 right now. Let's get to the 200 to end the first segment. We'll get a vest swap and another shot, and then we'll start with the closet clean out festivities.
Oh, he wants $200 before he starts the closet clean out. Okay.
No, I did not play a game called Buddy Simulator. It's a game about AI that tries to impress. It makes a basic game and then it makes it more in-depth as you go, but it starts to get emotionally attached to you. That's weird. No, I've never played that. No, I'm not interested in the Still Wakes the Deep DLC. I liked Still Wakes the Deep as a Game Pass game. It was creepy, had body horror, right? But I have no desire to go back and pay money and play more of it. I didn't even like the ending anyway, so it was all right as a filler game, but I'm not going to play anymore. Your future stepdad.
Oh, is this Ryan?
Finally, we've got our first Kick support of the morning. 5 gifted subs over on Kick. Thank you, your future stepdad, for 5 subs. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
There we go. No, he had a bubble gun. Like actually like blowing like bubbles like when you're a kid or whatever.
Very nice. So, that would be 208.
There, you got what you wanted. Can we do something interesting now? Coffee Boy, thank you for the $5. I've been silently watching, but did I hear this pig say he needs garbage bags to clean this closet? Good Lord. Yes. I think he's got containers. Lucky Gremlin, what's up, honey? It's happy Vestivus. Here we are.
We're counting every time that we hit a vest as part of the vest streak. That's kind of a retro throwback because we used to call it the vest streak. And so technically we're now at 2. Okay? So, we need a poll for a vest.
There's too many different things happening. Every time we get this amount of money, we do this. Every time we get this amount of money, we do that. We have to have a poll for this. There's a goal for food and a goal for the day and a goal for, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not retarded because like I am, but like, I've got autism on my very own, but this is just starting to get complicated. Oh, now we're counting these as vest streaks. Ha ha ha.
Vest?
Stepdad's iron cuck, probably.
Consider, like, how do we do this? Should we alternate? Should we have all the vests are determined by YouTube and the hats are determined by Kick? We could do that. I'd be okay with that. You guys want to do that? Alternate vests for YouTube, hats Kick. So Kick just picked.
Oh, thank you, Chief Leave. I appreciate you. I love the thumbnail too. I don't know how I got a shot of him looking so fucking. I get a lot of good shots of him looking like I think hella dented, but I was particularly proud of that one.
Because it doesn't make sense to have 2 polls and 2 polls can't determine the same thing, right? That wouldn't make sense. Okay, so let's do a poll on YouTube. What's the next vest? We can do the gold, the denim vest. We'll throw into the mix there. Denim vest. I'm trying to think of the wild vest that I have. The McFly vest. That's the Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Or the blue vest. There you go. Those are all completely different. Cool. All right. Now, I also owe you guys another shot. Should we try the horchata, the rum chata, which is more than a shot? It's a big thing. We'll have to drink a few of these. Let's just take sips of it, I guess, right? Like, slowly sip it. You try that. Or we can do another shot of a different moonshine. Or we do have all the flavors of the 99 fruit pack that we could do. What do you guys think? What should we do? Oh, I will drink the whole thing, but I'm not going to chug it. I'm going to drink it, you know, reasonably. Yeah, this is called 99 bananas, but it's 99 fruits. There is a bananas in here, but there's more as well. What do you guys think?
Oh my God.
Rum chata?
I think you're trying my patience. This is what I think is happening.
Everyone's disagreeing on this one, man. We got moonshine, rum chata, 99 bananas. Everyone's saying different stuff.
I think that he
Okay,
still
just
has the glasses.
Another membership.
I think he has the glasses somewhere.
That gets us up to 211 and climbing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Sir Sylvia did a $2 super chat. Says whiskey next. And cheers. Jeez, everyone see we have whiskey too. Everyone's disagreeing. All right, how about this? How about this? I have to take a break, all right, before we get to the closet clean out portion. You guys vote for the vest while I'm gone. When I come back, we'll do more shout outs, okay? And we'll get a vest, we'll get a shot, and then we'll start with the closet clean out. All right, let me get the funny moments up. I have to take a short break, so I do have to take this stuff off to go out to, you know, I'm not going to wear this outside of the office, okay? What whiskey? It's a Scotch blend.
I'm not going to wear this outside of this office. I look ridiculous.
What I've had for a while. I've been taking, you know, drinks of it over time. The Double P blended malt Scotch whiskey. I believe I first bought this back in like October for Halloween. I think I had it on the Halloween stream. It's really good. It's smoky, but it has a lot of sea salt flavor to it. So it's salty and smoky at the same time. It's very delicious. So that's a possibility as well. Prophet Warner did a $2 super chat and says the moonshine, the moonshine. So everyone of a different opinion. All right. Let's go ahead and take a break, all right? And then when I come back, I'll do more shout-outs. We'll get
God, a break? What the hell? I haven't even taken a break. I've been here longer than you.
the vest, we'll get a shot, we'll get it all going, and then we'll actually begin with the closet clean-out, all right? So, great start to the IDependOnDents Day Marathon. I hope that you guys are enjoying the chill vibes. I am, and we'll be back shortly with more. Excellent. Okay, so yes, folks, what I'm going to do
Oh, yeah, his viewers did drop.
is play you guys some...
Is this the worst Is this like the... Girl, start over. Is this the worst attended, like, at this point in the
highlight
marathon?
clips over here, all right?
This is bad.
Then we will be back. I want to make sure I get out of
Yeah,
here.
I guess we got to
I'll be
take a
back in little
break.
bit with the rest of the marathon. We'll have a short breaks from time to time for bathroom breaks and stuff. This will be a longer break, but I'll, you know, this.
But you've only... Wait. No, bruh. I've been here, let me see, 2 hours and 11 minutes. I haven't even had to go take a piss. Like,
My regularly scheduled break. I normally would do this after the podcast ends.
I was
all right?
here for
So
like
just give me a few
half an hour before you got here.
minutes, and then I'll be back.
And you were
then we'll keep
late.
on, and we'll start with the closet clean out and go from there. We'll have a new vest, new shot, and everything. I'll be right back, everyone. But in the meantime, enjoy some clips.
What do you have to say?
Be right back.
No.
Let me see this bullet. I got so.
Thank you, Raw Phil. I don't want to have to listen to this garbage. Oh. What, like... He was at 644 at this point in the Switch too. Merle, I don't know how you find all this shit so fast, but like, I just gotta tell you, I don't deserve you. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, 284. Yikes. Shit. He's got to go pull the first couple of Hogans. I wouldn't be... He needs to call the whales. Yeah, what do you guys think he's really doing? Is he calling the whales? Is he jacking it? Is he taking a piss? What's he doing? What's he really doing? Well, this is awful. How much money is he at? 200 and... He's drinking. Your bladder can't hold much when you get old. Oh. One brave memer, thanks for the 2, honey. Just got here and he looks retarded. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think people voted on the most fucking dented things for him to wear. Confirming whale donos for later so he can relax now. His anxiety's through the roof and viewership is low. It's the 4th. People have shit to do. He's calling the whales. Calling the whales while jacking it. I appreciate the creativity there. Spanking it. Blowing his nose in his throat. Jerking it to the sweaty man JPEGs. You guys are so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna like blow ass. Yeah, this womps. So like a break already, but we remember how this goes. He doesn't normally do anything until like the first like few hours into this. It's not going to take all day to clean out this closet, though. It's surely not. Have a quick cry. That's a good one. Telling his wife to try and get some. I'm just gonna turn the music from raw fill down a little, that's all. We're falling back on gimmicks he swore he'd never need again. What a failure of a person. Well, he says that this is just for the closet clean out, that he doesn't need these. He'll play CVS 2 later. NDO and guitar player will be good for a couple hundred. Yeah, Lisa Lou will come in for something. NDO, guitar player. Did he say that, like what he was gonna go do? Did he say he was going to take a piss? July 2nd was your birthday? Well, happy belated birthday, Galaxy. The closet clean out was his ace in the hole. He has been wanting to do this for a long time. He wanted to do this 2 months ago when he did the viewer illusion of choice. Thomas will stop by. No, Thomas already came by. Thomas the Dent Engine dropped him a hundo already. Princess Luna has to give their 10 daily. I'm gonna pass out from this Snorfest before he comes back. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Surely it didn't take this long for a piss. No, is that what he said he was gonna go do? Is take a piss? Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can, without wasting. Oh, we're almost out of skip juice. Damn, I knew it would happen eventually. If we go live, is he back? No, if we go live, he's not back. So. I think he expected 3K on this. I think he expects 3 to 5K out of all of them. But it's still young. It's still young. He's only been doing it. He's only been here for like an hour, so. He's got to thaw out the mac and cheese. Oh, yeah. He's taking out the chicken, and he's got to let that mac and cheese sit out for a minute. Move some things over from the freezer to the fridge. It must be so nice to just get up and just walk away for like several minutes. And just like think that that's okay. How many of these is he going to be doing? But he can't go get pickles 15 minutes away. No, you got to leave the house for that. It's okay as long as he doesn't have to leave the house. I guess that's what it is. Putting chicken in the crock pot since Cat isn't his... Yeah, she's not his handmaid. That was funny. It's still young, so is Panda Lee, and look how that turned out. Oh! His viewership's in the toilet. His days of getting 2 to 3K are over. Money is tight. I don't depend on a government check, and my dollars are stretched. No, I get it, for sure. Well, he just thinks that people just... The thing about it is this guy thinks that people just have insurmountable amounts of money. And even more to that, you know, with people not having as much disposable income, that's just it, disposable income. This guy is entertainment. One of the first things to go when money is tight is entertainment. You don't go out to dinner, you don't go to the movies, you don't, do whatever it is that you do. He hasn't gotten 2 to 3K. What did he get for the birthday? Didn't he get close on the birthday? But that was the birthday. He only does good on 2 days, Christmas and his birthday. Like super good. The marathons used to save him. Are you late? Did you miss something juicy? I can't explain to you how much nothing you've fucking missed. But we're glad to have you. He's gone to take a piss break after being live for 42 minutes. I'm being facetious. I think it was like an hour, but I'm crabby. So. Because like, this is just so rude. Just moseying about, just fucking along, just not even caring. Snort Chewy, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. I don't know, like, what's going on. The viewership, yeah, it was bad. It was at like 360, I think I saw was the peak, 360 or 370. So almost 100 people now are gone. Surprise Linda visit? Probably not. I fancy a guess this guy doesn't do surprise visits. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna... That's it. We're out of 1.5. We've used up everything we had. Only 40 minutes till his pee-pee break. Jerry and I are going to start a playthrough of Grounded Sunday night if anyone's interested in playing the first one before the second one this month. Oh, okay. Like through Discord or what? It can't take this long. It can't take this long to do the whale calls. I'm curious how much viewership will jump. That's why Raw feels so awesome, is he has the number of viewers down there. You can see and that it's really nice because then you don't even have to go to his stream. You have to go to his stream for nothing. You get both of his chats. You get the time, the local time for him. Because like I'm East Coasty time, he's West Coasty time. Well, if you guys are in the Discord, if anyone's interested, you can hang out and do the gaming. Thank you, and Tevin for streaming. Big ups. And big ups to Tevin, because Tevin, and I don't know how the man does it, will be able to sit through this whole fucking thing. I will die. So, but that's why he's the best. I'd say raw fill is transformative, not much, but it's definitely there. I agree. I would say that it's transformative. I don't really think it has to be all that much. Raw fill chat is great. I agree.
Back.
Welcome back, Grandpa.
First major break. There probably won't be any more major breaks for a while. Maybe the next major break will actually be when I have to get food for dinner, which is probably in like 2.5, 3 hours. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. So
are we going to do things with the stuff and the things?
To begin, but we have a few things to take care of. It looks like the Marty McFly vest. Excuse me.
Nice job there. You could mute that out.
The Marty McFly vest has won the poll. So we're going to have the Marty McFly vest change out right now. Let's do that first. Okay. Here we go.
Tevin is a trooper. You got that right. Him and Iviga sat through that whole fucking Switch thing. Ooh, I had to get out of there and check my pulse. That shit was so bad. I don't know how they do that.
The Pokemon vest.
Streaming like 8, 9, 10 hours. On top of streaming like 8, 9, 10 hours of this asshole. Like, I don't know.
Say goodbye to the Pokemon
I don't know how the
vest.
gentlemen do it.
Served us well. Actually, this is the most recent vest. It's the newest one. So you've seen this the least out of all the vests, and now it is officially retired. Goodbye to the Pokemon vest.
Until times get tough again. And we need that classic gimmick. Yeah, it's time to begin. As soon as I count my money.
Now it is time for the Marty McFly out of time vest. That's right. You guys have never even seen the back of this, have you? You never saw that before. That's what it says on the back. It's the officially branded one. Okay.
Bye until he brings it back. Goodbye until I need you again. I mean, isn't this classic narcissism? Goodbye, you're not useful, but when I need you again, I'll pull you back. That's narcissism. Ivica doesn't sleep. His hate for the Pigroach recharges him.
Okay. So now our next milestone would be at 250.
Okay.
250 of support.
Okay.
We swap out the helmet for our next hat of many, many hats. Wow, this looks totally different in HD. This vest. Oh my.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
My God. Look how different this looks. It is so bright. You could never see this before. This used to look like blurry as shit. You could never see that. You could never actually see like the black. Yeah, this is crazy how different this vest looks with an HD camera. Holy crap. Dramatic difference. Wow. Okay, how about this? Let's try this. I wanted to try this rum chata. I've never had it before. I'm just going to try it and see what it tastes like. See if it's any good. This will be our second drink. And then at $300, we get the next drink. Okay. We're currently at 215. So we're 35 away from the next hat. Okay, cool. Let's see what this is like. Rum chata.
Okay.
It barely smells like anything. I smell cinnamon. That's what I smell, cinnamon. Okay, let's see what it's like.
Okay. Here we go.
That's delicious. Wow. It's a mild cinnamon with a little bit of creamy flavor. Wow, that's really good. I really like rum chata. I would like this over ice, actually, but, you know, I'm just drinking it out of the bottle. That's really tasty. Whoa. Yummy.
Scientists could find the cure for cancer. He would still be more impressed with his retarded cameras.
Well, no complaints here. Rum chata. I might try to get a big bottle and make drinks out of it.
Cure for cancer, world peace, everything else.
It tastes like this would be something you would like.
Guys, look at this HD.
Over ice or maybe as an ingredient in another drink.
Look, I can wave this fucking stupid vest around in 60 frames. Yeah, not an alcoholic, the way he's like licking the rim of the bottle and like having an orgasm about it. Not an alcoholic at all.
What is this? Horchata is what it's actually called. Horchata?
Tastes like flavor. That's good. Tastes like flavor. Have you guys seen, I think it's a piece of peace video. I think it's, remember like now this is what I call music, but he calls it, now this is what I call autism or something like that. I forget what it is he's eating, but Peace is just like ripping him apart. And DSP is like, he's eating something and he's like, oh my God, this is so flavorful. And Peace just goes, oh, so flavor. I should watch that sometime. It's good.
There you go. Special Counsel Jack Smith, don't know what that name means, says you need to mix half a shot of Fireball with a rum chata and it'll taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wow. That is so good. Wow. That's a new one. I've found something new that I really like. Cool. Of course, I'm sure this is incredibly high calorie because it's like all that cream in there, right? That's not something you want to drink all the time, but that is tasty stuff. All righty. So, 2 shots down and 2 vests, 2 hats. Again, at 250 of support today, we will have the next hat, and at 300, we'll have a new vest and another shot. Okay? Looks like there was a tip waiting a long time here. Sorry about that. Let's shout this out. A $2 tip
Hello?
It's just a troll. Ignore the city. Okay, that doesn't count because it's a troll who'll probably charge you back anyway. All
Okay.
right, so now, folks, the intro is done. We're now going to start with the official closet clean out. All right, so that means I'm going to change.
I love Pops roasting a piggy. I gotta put it on my list. We gotta watch it. I'll add it to my
Hold on a second here.
my list of things to watch.
It's time to get even more patriotic.
Uh-oh.
If you thought that we were patriotic before,
And I didn't.
you're
Go
mistaken.
on. I wasn't, but okay.
That's too bright. I'm not going to have that on my screen.
Jesus, tap
That's way
dancing
too bright.
Christ.
Dang. All right, never mind.
Oh,
I want to
please
have that on the
save me.
screen, but it's too big. Okay, but I will do it in the background. Ready?
I agree. That's not the talk of a man who claimed to win all his chargebacks.
Here we go. The American flag background. It looks like an American flag. You've got the stars over here with the blue and white stars, and
Do
you got the red and white stripes to my left. So it's representative of the American flag.
Boo. Boo this man. Boo.
Looks pretty cool,
Boo.
huh? So in this case, you'll be able to
Hiss.
see everything as I do the closet clean out. I know it's very bright. If it bothers you guys, let me know. But it pretty much looks like a flowing American flag. Pretty dope, isn't it? Yeah, pretty
Don't ever say that again. Stop it. Don't ever say that again. This is pretty dope.
cool. That's the power of RGB lights, my friend.
Is it? All right.
That's right. Okay. Prophet Warner says, were there any tips? No, there was that $2 tip that was sitting there, but I don't see anything new.
What's up, movie sign?
Nope.
How you doing, honey?
No new tips to shout out.
No money. Hint, hintity, hint, hint.
Okay. Prophet Warner, I shouted out your $2 super chat. You said moonshine, right? I did shout that out, correct? From earlier. That was like 20 minutes ago before the break.
Apparently, this is the American flag. He is way too fucking
Okay.
old to say dope. I'm not as old as him. I'm too fucking old to say dope. Stop it. Our age starts with the
All right,
wrong
we're ready
number
to
for these
begin
things.
With the closet clean out. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get started. Here we go. Start recording. Okay, everyone. Well, welcome back to DSP's IDependOnDents Day Marathon 2025. So far, we've had 2 vests. The Pokemon and now the Marty McFly, which looks crazy in HD, does it not? Like, it looks wildly different than it used to look like. We've had 2 hats, the Bender hat and the Knight's helmet. Okay, we're close to hitting another milestone. When we hit 250 bucks of support, we get another new hat. Okay, we've had 2 shots, which was a mango habanero moonshine, and then also I just tried rum chata, and this is really good. It's super sweet, but it tastes like cinnamon, so it kind of tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I really like it, so I recommend that if you're looking for.
You didn't say Cinnamon Toast Crunch until someone told you to mix Fireball with it. You didn't think Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You are stealing shit from people.
Like a mild drink. It's very tasty. Okay, so now we're going to begin with the closet clean out, which is me essentially going into this very heavily packed closet and cleaning it out because I need to have room to put all my stuff in there. That's one of the reasons why we're doing the vests and hats today, to retire them over the course of the day. Yeah. So,
Indeed.
what is on my head? This is a Knight's helmet knit hat. I bought this for my Elden Ring playthrough, which was, what, 2.5 years ago now? 3 years ago now? I don't remember exactly when Elden Ring came out, but whenever it came out, that's when I got this hat to wear during the playthrough, and I did. I actually wore this playing a lot of the
2 hours later, we're finally cleaning. That's
Playthrough,
how
and man-
that's how these marathons
and
go
it was
now. He
challenging with
doesn't
this hat, 'cause this hat makes my head itch.
he doesn't do anything. The gameplay streams now. He doesn't play a game for 3 to 4 hours into the marathon.
Okay, are we ready? Let's begin with the closet clean out. So to do this, we have a double camera shot, and we're actually going to move that camera further to the right so you can actually see the closet clearly in the shot while I start to clean it out, okay? It is a mess. It is literally piles and bags of crap. And I have to figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm...
Well, as sexy and tempting as you make it sound.
What's junk, what's stuff that I can use moving forward. It's really messy. So this is going to help because number one...
Why do we have to have 2 angles? This is really stupid. Am I the only one who thinks that? Maybe I'm stupid.
One, I'm going to be able to fit more stuff in there. I'm going to be able to...
I don't need to see you straight on up in the corner there. This is dumb.
To have better access to the stuff in there for setups for the backdrops every month. The problem is I'm having trouble even getting in the closet. There's too much stuff in there. I can't even dig in there to find where's my stuff. Like, I know for a fact that I have, like, Legos of Mega Man and Ryu, and I wanted to put them in the background, and I couldn't find them. I know I have them, so I got to get in there, and we got to dig this sucker out. And we got to clean this sucker, up. There's stuff from the last closet clean out I know I want to get rid of now that I have no use for, but I didn't know that last time, okay? Okay. Okay, are we ready? Oh, someone just says, what's your favorite hat and vest combo from over the years? Oh, man. You know, there were some that actually look like something specific, like I could wear...
Don't even know where to begin with the dentedness here.
Looks like I'm actually going out hunting or fishing. That's kind of a neat combo. Or like this hat.
Boogie Dark Wings, go enjoy your 4th. Totally.
With the platinum vest, or the Bender hat with the platinum vest. It looks like I'm Bender for Futurama.
Double the angles, double the pleasure.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just, this is just silly.
Are we ready to begin? All right. So again, if you guys get me to $250 of support, we will swap out the hat. And if you get me, to $300 of support, we get a vest change and another shot. All right, so let's keep that momentum going. Let's hit some more goals today. All righty. Well, holy crap. Let's get started with this. I have so much to look at and figure out. Let's start. I guess there's a lot of stuff up top that we can look at. Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, this is... Ugh.
So, this is the box for my Hori Fighting Stick Alpha, which only works on Xbox.
None of this stuff is cool. Not a single thing.
Okay? Essentially, this stick is worthless now because now I'm a PC gamer. So...
X'd out. X'd out.
I don't need this box for anything or this stick for anything. Like, I don't think I'll ever use this joystick ever again. Because I'm not going to play fighting games on Xbox. It's either going to be PC or it's going to be PlayStation moving forward. So I definitely don't need this. It's empty. The reason that I kept it was because I was using it for my backgrounds, okay, to hold stuff up in the background. But the thing was, that was when I was using art. Like, I had giant pieces of art and stuff in the
He pulls something out. So this is junk.
background.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't do that anymore. Okay? So I don't need this box for anything. Like, it's just a giant box I'm never going to use. So this is
then why, bruh?
This is definitely going to get tossed. The question is, can I break it down and put it in recycling? Like, let's take a look at it quick. Is it something that I can easily get to? Of course, there's styrofoam in it. It's another thing to add to my giant pile of styrofoam that's accumulating in my garage. What is this? Caution. What is it? Caution choking hazard or something?
See if it's right. Take a bite.
Well, styrofoam out the butt. We're going to probably start making a giant...
Really makes you question what the inside of the house is like. Well, like you just said, my giant pile of styrofoam in the garage.
The thing is styrofoam, too, if these boxes all have styrofoam in it.
Oh, you
I'll
guys.
just toss it on the floor over here for now.
If you weren't here for the first one, and even if you were, you know that this is only going to get more retarded.
Seriously.
His trip to the dump will be more epic than usual. Yeah, probably. He'll have to do more work.
So this definitely goes. I have a million boxes to get through, so bear with me. I think the Machinima Xbox is up there again. We can look at the Machinima Xbox again. This time
we can look at all this crap again that we looked at 3 years ago. Yeah, this is bad. What do you guys want to talk about? Fuck, I should have come with topics prepared.
Giant cardboard that I don't need.
What are you guys doing today? What do you guys got going on? Anyone doing like a bunch of fireworks?
When I go downstairs later. Okay. Cool. Okay, I got a couple shout outs to do. I got a $17.76 tip. Wow. From Mork Zuckerberg. Thank you very much, Mork Zuckerberg. Let's get that up added to the leaderboard. So that gets us to 232. And Mork says, horchata is made with tiger nuts. It's common in Valencia, Spain. It remembers the taste of hazelnut, though. It grows in the ground, not in trees. You drink it probably a mix of rum and horchata. Cinnamon is not a common flavor of horchata. They probably added it to your drink. In Valencia, horchata is almost always accompanied by fluffy buns called hortones. Although for weird food names, nothing beats the British spotted dick. Happy Independence Day to you and your wife. Thank you so much to Mork Zuckerberg.
Jesus Christ. Casual Nihilist, thank you for becoming a member, honey. I appreciate you.
A generous 1776 tip. 1776.
Wallowing in my non-freedom as a European.
I feel like there's a significance to that number for some reason. Thank you, Mork. And then Tobamaru did a €5 super chat. That's the equivalent of $6.72. I'm looking to get an arcade stick. Do you have any recommendations or tips? It really depends on your platform, like where you're playing, and it depends on your control style. So,
oh my God. This is so dull. I might actually have fallen asleep and be dreaming this fucking loser. And if that is true and that has happened and I am dreaming this, when I wake up, I am so fucking disappointed in myself.
So for example, when I say that, I mean, right now, what's becoming way more prominent and popular is... Uh-oh, where's the YouTube pop-ups? Here? Oh, okay, I see it. That's where I want them. Good. That's exactly where I wanted the YouTube pop-ups. Yes, okay. What's becoming more prominent is Hitbox, meaning all buttons, no joystick. I don't know about Hitbox. I've never used it before, so I can't really speak to it or recommend a brand of Hitbox.
If panhandling for a living doesn't embarrass you, looking like this won't either. I don't know at what point he lost his soul and just didn't care, but it was a while ago.
But for me, I've used various different joysticks over the years. Hori sticks are usually well manufactured. That
you realize in the main camera angle, your face is cut off, retard. You realize in your main large angle, for the love of God, please, some troll, some LARPer, please have mercy and tell him to either shrink or get rid of that second camera angle. It's really fucking stupid.
H-O-R-I, Hori. I like Hori accessories. They seem to be of good quality for the most part. Sometimes they sell cheaper stuff, but if you spend a little bit, you're going to get a good quality product out of them. Currently, I use a Victrix. It's the Victrix Pro joystick. You'll see, because I actually have the box for it. We're going to be pulling out of the closet in a minute. But the Victrix Pro, sadly, the joystick isn't that good. I've had it for less than a year, and the joystick already was worn out, and I had to replace it with a standard Sanwa joystick, which you can do, but it's annoying that you buy an expensive joystick. That thing's over $300.
Yeah, but that happened to you, and you're not careful with anything that you have, so...
And the stick wore out. The thing is, it has so many nice features. It's made of aluminum. It feels great on your lap. It works with PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. It has crazy-looking RGBs, but the joystick breaks. So, probably bang for your buck, Hori is a great company, I would say. Okay. Continuing on, we got many boxes to get through, so let's take a look here. That's Xbox.
Was that a pick or a pull? I think it was a pull. I don't think that was an actual pick.
This is my Xbox One. I still have it, and it even still has the sticker on it from GameStop. I was number 13 to reserve an Xbox One back in the day. What was that, 2012? 2013? I don't remember. So, look, that's pretty cool. 12-year-old sticker on the Xbox One box.
Everyone look at the 12-year-old sticker. Ooh.
Pretty cool. I'm on the front page of Kick. Well,
I don't know if it was a pick. I think it was a poll.
welcome. Anyone who's here on the front page of Kick, happy Independence Day if you're in the United States. I'm celebrating Independence Day by spending time with my audience, acting like a weirdo, dressing up and being silly, and cleaning out my closet and having drinks and just having a grand old...
How pathetic is that to explain that to people? I'm spending time on this holiday with my audience, cleaning out my closet and dressing like a weirdo. That actually, like, broke my heart.
chill time. No crazy stuff here, just being nuts, okay? So
No crazy stuff, just being nuts? I'm sorry, what?
my audience acting like a weirdo,
No crazy stuff, being nuts.
dressing up and being silly,
Is that what he said?
and cleaning out my closet and having drinks and just having a grand old chill time. No crazy stuff here, just being nuts, okay?
No crazy stuff, just being nuts. Well, being nuts would be crazy stuff, but I thought there was no crazy. I can't. My brain hurts. I can't. We're
here we
moving
go.
on.
This is the
No,
original launch Xbox One. I'll open it up and take a quick look at it.
I refuse to sit here and amplify the retardation this guy is already
It's got
going
the
to
Kinect
inflict
in
on me.
there. Holy shit. Who wants to play with the Kinect? There it is. That piece of shit. That piece of garbage that absolutely no one ever wanted. I still have it. The launch console. Yep, there's all these.
He's being trolled. Just checked. He's not on the homepage. This was about, I was only like
accessories.
4
There's the
minutes
power
ago.
adapter. There's the controller. I actually put the launch controller in there.
Oh, did someone tell him? I'm not really paying attention to his chats.
Did I?
I pay more attention to mine than his.
Yeah. Day
Yes,
one.
girl, don't hurt yourself over him. I
2013.
can't.
There it is. It's all worn out. Yeah, the thumbsticks have like no texture to them anymore. They're all worn out. But this is it, day one 2013 controller. Says it right on there.
You're so cool, man.
Here you go. So
Like,
it's
I
the
don't know what else to say.
entire launch console of Xbox One.
He still has
So you
it.
wanna know
Proof
what
he's
I've
thrown
used
away
this for
nothing.
recently? So I got a new one now. I have a new air conditioner, but the old air conditioner I used to have in my room, it's an indoor air conditioner, it sits on your floor, plugs it to your window. So it was old and it would vibrate like crazy. So I actually used this to weigh it down so it would stop vibrating. I would just put this box on top of it, and I used it for like 2-3 years doing that. Well, for now, I guess I'll
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
keep this at the very least. I don't think I'm going to throw it out. I mean, eventually I could trade it in for like $5 somewhere, maybe.
Porter confirmed that garage has to be a trash jungle. Oh, dude, you know it is.
13 Xbox launch console, Xbox One. So that I'm keeping. Okay.
Okay. Fine. As if this matters to me at all. Sir, hello? Oh. His viewership did go up. It did go back up. He was at about 350, 360 or something like that, but it's come back. Fourth air conditioner mentioned. We need a counter coming up.
I've got my launch PlayStation 4. No, I take it back. It's a PS4 Pro. That's right. My launch PS4 broke and stopped reading stuff properly and started ejecting discs like crazy. So eventually, someone actually donated a PS4 Pro, and this I used for many years until PS5 came out. So there you go. I still have it. I'll keep it, and I'll eventually get rid of it, trade it in somewhere. But so I'm keeping these two consoles for sure. Okay.
Okay. I don't know why you wouldn't, but that's fine. This is fun. I'm really glad I just legitimately have nothing else to do until this evening, because I'd be really mad if I did. I'm really glad all I have to do is wait for Mr. Toxic to come home.
Look at this in a sec. Let's see here. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received
There you go, Optimus, just for you, darling.
a $100 $100.
All right, is this Lisa Lou? Is this NDO? What are we thinking, you guys? Who is this?
Tip. $100, everybody, from NDO
There it is.
103.
All right, so NDO already blew his load. Let me write him down.
Thank you so much, NDO.
So Thomas the Dent Engine already blew his load with 100. NDO, next up should be Lisa Lou.
NDO says the following. Happy IDependOnDents Day. Do you prefer eating a hot dog or an Italian sausage? Well, I do like sausage.
I won't. We're just gonna roll on.
A delicious gourmet hot dog made of beef with tasty toppings like chili and cheese, or a hot dog with the works. Honestly, I think I like that better. I don't crave
Guitar players coming next.
Oh, blasphemous because I'm Italian, but I actually do think that I would like that better. So NDO, with a humongous contribution, has skyrocketed us forward. First off, that means that we have hit another goal. We are now
I agree,
at
too easy. I'm
47
sorry.
hit. Okay. Which is amazing. Thank you, NDO, for that. Let's do a mini celebration.
Absolutely not. Not on my stream. Absolutely not. There you go. There's a good close-up of that mug. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Toxic, how's it going? Look at that. He's slim, not fat. Fucking guns that he has. I'm good. Happy 4th.
Would it be
Lisa Lou,
the
OIC,
Straw
loosely
Hat?
Lisa Ryan.
Would it be the Los Santos cap from GTA 5? Or will it be... I did this again. Will it be the M. Bison hat?
He likes his sausages with chili. I think I saw that on the hub. Oh, snap. You mean pork hub?
Let's find out. You guys vote over on Kick to determine the next hat. At the same time, you guys on YouTube will now be voting on the next vest. All right, so let's do a poll on YouTube for the vest.
You earned my sub. Oh, thank you. Was it the sausage joke? Low-hanging fruit. I shouldn't have. I couldn't help myself.
Will it be the denim vest? Will it be...
Your future stepdad, Lisa Lou, NDO guitar player Jax, and Thomas the Dent Engine are going to cycle in over the next 3 hours to get filled to around $1,200.
The gray vest? I forgot all about that one. Or how about the gold vest?
Yeah, will we get to see the bison?
There we go. All right.
Will we get to see the totally not fucking...
So we got people voting on both
Nazi
ends
hat?
on what they want to see next.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys. Please vote. Let's see what you guys want to see next. And in the meantime, I do owe you guys a shot. Let's think about it. We have 2...
How do you owe me a shot? Are you going to, like, give me one?
moonshine shots left, apple pie and rum. Or not rum, fruit punch.
Is he buying these things by the fucking wholesale? Like, what is this?
We've also got all of the 99 fruit pack shots that we can do.
Cool.
Okay. Or we've got whiskey. What do you guys want to see for the next shot?
Arsenic. Cyanide. Bleach.
Your future stepdad says 99 bananas. Do I have ice? I do have ice in my fridge. Some people are saying whiskey over on the YouTube
He
side.
owes
People are
way
saying
more
they
than
want some
5
whiskey.
from previous streams. He owes way more.
We can't do polls on shots because we're going to be doing polls endlessly all day. We just want to get stuff done and move on. I don't want to be doing poll after poll after poll. Type in kick chat? Okay. I had to type in kick chat so people could tag me over there.
I'm telling you, whoever
All right.
owns Total
Let's
Wine.
try to get some feedback, but
This
in the meantime,
asshole's-
let's also do some clean out. So
this
is
asshole's
the
putting their
box
kids
for
through
my Victrix.
college.
This is the joystick I was just talking about. This is the joystick I currently use. I like this stick because it's solid aluminum. It's very cool to the touch. It's very comfortable. It has foam on the bottom. It has a really cool RGBs. It has cool, but the buttons are great. But the joystick wore out in less than a year. So I am going to criticize it for that. Otherwise, I like it. It's PC, PS4, and PS5. They call it the Rolls Royce of joysticks because it has all RGBs and all kinds of crazy features. It's very expensive, or at least it was. I've actually heard because the joystick wears out, they started selling it at a big discount. So now you can get it for around $200 instead of the $350 it used to be. Okay? So I don't need, again, I was keeping this box to prop stuff up for my background. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so let me see if I can break it down, if it has styrofoam in it or whatever, if it has anything else in it. I don't think it does. Oh, wait. Does this slide off? Oh, this slides off. Look. This is just hollow. Just a hollow top. Glued here.
My 10-year plan ends with me opening a liquor store in Renton so I can make bank off DSP.
It's still 340 euros over there? It is?
Just sell everything like $5 cheaper than Total Wine. You will be sailing the world in your $1 million yacht in like 6 weeks.
It's expensive. It's because, like I said, the problem is the joystick. It's a custom-made joystick. It is a Sanwa joystick, which is a good brand, but basically the joystick itself wears out too quickly, and the switches were not crouching for me. So I had to swap it out with a different Sanwa joystick. Now it works fine. But it's like, why would you spend $350 on a joystick that's going to wear out?
Yeah, this is going to take a long time. He fusses with everything, and you have to sit here and watch him break down every box and...
Right? See if I don't think there's anything in here, but I'll double check. Oh,
just gonna wait outside his gate and hand him whale tail over the fence.
It had a bag, and it actually came.
Well, look at them noodle arms. You'd be struggling to rip that box.
It actually
too.
came with an adapter to make the joystick taller. But the problem is the stick broke, so I put in a standard Sanwa joystick. Honestly, I probably would have liked the stick taller because it was short and I had to get used to it. Now that I'm playing with a standard Sanwa, I think I like it better. So this is worthless because I threw out the stick that would work with it because the switches wore out. So yeah, I don't even need this anymore. Okay.
This old ghost, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Gundam just covered the next future Miss Burnell. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You don't have to super chat again. Just put it in the chat. But I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, more styrofoam.
Get a close up of his non-existent biceps. Yep.
Okay. I'll keep the bag. The bag is nice. Victrix is probably if you're traveling, you put it in the travel bag.
You'll never
That's a
need
nice
that.
feature.
Go on ahead and throw that shit out.
Come with that. But this joystick is crap. It's trash. I'll throw that out.
How do you just know something
Here's
is
the thing, you're supposed to
trash?
put over the joystick shaft. Okay.
How do you just know something is trash, but you just throw it in the closet and close the door? Like, I'm trying not to be super judgy right now because it's fucking rude and they don't live in my house. But like, when you look at something and you go, this is garbage. I do not need whatever this thing is. I don't think your first thought should be, I'll just shove it in this closet and I'll wait.
I don't need that. Can I move the camera?
Oh, a video of a woman streamer with his spending habits. Oh, I understand.
Right
Okay.
Corner. I could, but then you can't see the closet, which was the whole point.
The travel bag is for trips under 6 miles. Oh, I'm sorry. That one really got me. Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh.
Now you can't see the closet. I'm okay with that, though. If you want that, we'll do
What's
it that
up,
way.
Nervous
I'm okay
Noodles?
with
Happy
that.
4th, honey.
All right, we'll leave it like that. If that's what you guys want.
Happy
Okay.
I depend on Dents Day.
So, this stuff is trash. I got to get the contractor bag.
How we doing?
I'm
Dude,
gonna
this shit
save
is
the
so
bag,
fucking boring.
'cause that could be used.
I've been ready to tap out for
I'm gonna
25
break
minutes.
This down here. Let me break this down quickly.
I don't know. I might call it when Mr. Toxic gets home. We just want to go. Well, I just want to go to dinner.
M. Bison hat has won the hat pull, and the gold vest has won the vest pull.
Oh, Optimus, thank you for the 5, honey. Remember when Bam put his dad on a diet and had billboards around town saying, "Don't feed Phil"? Can we crowdfund something similar?
This is a pain.
Probably.
Very tight box. There we go.
I'll put down 220 on that.
Just
Oh,
the
fuck
top
it. I'll put
there.
220 on it.
It's a great
Check out
stick, but it's
Gundam.
a shame that they made this custom weird stick that had 2 different heights, but then the stick breaks and then you can't really do anything with it. So I'm not going to buy the custom stick. I just put it in a standard Sanwa, and now the joystick works well. So sadly, the whole idea of the custom stick that was in it kind of is its defeat. If the custom stick lasted several years, it would have been great.
Could
but it
put up
breaking
flyers
within a year
around
is
Renton.
pretty bad. So pretty sad. Now I can use the Victrix and just keep replacing it with a standard Sanwa joystick from now on. Okay.
Did we get our shot? Did he do
So
the
let's
third
do
one?
the swap of the hat and the vest. And then we will continue with the closet clean out. Hold on one second.
Yeah, if anyone's like just popping in, you've missed nothing. You've missed nothing. No, not a fucking thing. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, fuck. I really should have been paying attention, but I've checked out so hard. Imagine the smell in that room. No, thank you. Yeah, my tap out is on the horizon.
I'm honestly happy
God bless you, Tevin, if you do this whole thing.
we're putting on lighter stuff because this hat was making my head itch. The knit hats always make my head itch bad. Okay. All
Well,
right,
that would be the lice.
folks. Say goodbye to both the knit night hat from Elden Ring
Oh, he moved the camera.
/ Dark Souls, and also
It smells like dead dreams and unpaid bills.
say
Yep.
goodbye to the out of time Marty McFly vest. The last time that I'm wearing it on stream, you know, for now till maybe another special event in the future.
Tevin is a trooper, putting it mildly. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm
There you
actually
go.
getting a headache. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'll hang for a little bit, but
To you.
that's what makes him almighty. This is true. This is true.
Very good. Now, it is time. Look at this. Philomania lined up. What the hell?
That's why
Okay.
Tevin is a
It is
goat.
time for the gold vest and the M. Bison hat. That's what's next here. Okay.
He's going to grift to bring it back at some point. If he gets desperate enough, I don't know. If there's one thing that this asshole loves more than money, and there's only one thing he loves more than money, it's keeping his little ego safe. I really think it would hurt him if he had to bring these things back. I think I'm going to clean out one of my closets for therapy. I know, I have this sudden urge to like vacuum and dust. Like
Ooh. Shiny gold. Very shiny on camera.
I'm sorry, did you just talk to me like I'm some kind of retard? Like, ooh. Like, I'm sorry, what? I'm 40 years old. Oh my God, can he get any slower? Wait, do we have, no, I could put him at 1.5 speed, but it would be for like 2 minutes. I feel like my life is being drawn out of me. This is kind of soul sucking me. Like, this is
And
really
the fan
bad.
favorite. I can't imagine why this would be a fan. Dude, I look like
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
LA Knight now. In a
We're getting the bison hat. The bison hat.
It's like this.
It's
I
happening.
look like LA Knight coming out. But anyway,
It's happening.
the fan favorite M. Bison dictator hat.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'll be posting these on the hub later.
I wonder why you guys like this hat so much. I can't imagine why you like seeing me in this hat.
I'm really glad that we watched the band now to see the bison hat.
There's no reason why at all, I'm sure. Okay.
His legs
Very
are looking
nice. All right.
happy.
Okay, let's continue. I owe you guys a shot. So we have some people saying whiskey, and we had some people saying 99 bananas.
Yep.
Whiskey.
Adolf Pigler, everybody.
99 bananas.
Happy I Depend on Dents Day. Adolf Pigler.
This is from the joystick, but I don't know what this is. This just came out of the Victrix box. It's rubber.
This thing fell out. I don't know what it fucking goes to. Gamer Cool, thank you for the $5 super chat, honey. I appreciate you. Instead of celebrating July 4th with his wife, he would rather beg. He would. Yes, he would.
That's
correct.
No idea what this goes to.
Instead of celebrating Valentine's Day, he would rather beg because he made her wait until the end of February. I think it was the 28th of February before he would do anything. He also streamed on their anniversary and made her wait for that too.
It like plugs a hole on there, but I don't know what hole.
Don't say you don't know what hole. We all know you can't find the hole. God damn it. I gotta stop with the low hanging fruit. DSP needs to take a buckshot. That's pretty funny. But I'm fucked up, so. Looks like Temu Village people. Ryan's hot and bothered.
So this is the Victrix.
He's getting the shots of the fucking varicose veined out legs from the knee
joystick.
down. That's
This is
hot.
what we were talking about.
Further proof Kat isn't there, or they're just roommates. I personally believe she's still there. Like I could be wrong, but I think that she's there.
Did my camera just move?
But
it did, didn't it?
Yeah, it's roommates.
What just happened?
Also, she got fat. He's embarrassed by her now. That's a possibility. He certainly does like to talk shit about people that are heavy, like he does with Rich and PPP, Boogie and Wings and.
My camera moved, or it feels like it did. Oh, the AI. Why is the AI on? Dude, I never...
Mr. Toxic ever do that to you, make you wait on a special day? Is he trying to die?
Turn the AI on? Oh, this is weird.
No, he's a very, very sweet guy.
I didn't want the AI on. Hold on. It must have turned itself on.
But he has a real
Dude,
job,
it's
too.
Off.
Dude!
Why is the camera following when the AI tracking is off?
Oh, no. Oh, that's so good. Oh, my God, it's so good. Yes. Oh, my God.
What is going on? I have it off.
That's it, though. She's just there. Yeah, the dynamic that those two have was really confirmed when they did those co-op streams, and that it was really weird. It was really the part that sticks out. I've said this over and over. When someone asks, like, "What's your favorite thing about Phil?" and she looks at him horrified, like, "Oh my God," and she just goes, and then she pauses. He's funny, I guess. That's her legitimate response. He's funny.
This is very weird.
Why is it weird?
It should not have been on. I had it off. Is it still tracking? No, it's not. See that? Dude, the AI turned itself on. I had it off. I swear to God, it's off, and it was on by itself. Anyway.
Awkward
so
when they're together is putting it mildly. She looked like a hostage, kind of. Yeah.
Piece of rubber.
Although, I mean, I have to, in all fairness, I would not want to sit down next to somebody who behaved like this guy does. When you're in the next room and you can hear your spouse, your partner say, "I eat shit out of my ass," I'm not going to sit next to you after you say that to somebody. Like, I would be embarrassed of you. I would be embarrassed if you, like, verbally assaulted people like that, and then you want me to, like, think that I'm with you. But then people are, like, really, really mean and cruel to her, especially about, like, her weight and everything. I wouldn't want to sit down and have people say, Toxie, you're fat and you're old and you're this and you're that. Like, you know, I'm a human being. Like, that would hurt me. So that would bother me.
Must have come out of the Victrix box? But what is it for?
You buy, like, Bible, you looked up how much to get a billboard in Renton?
It's too small to plug a buttonhole.
Jesus Christ, Grandpa. This old ghost, thank you for the 2, honey. It was a proof of life stream. No, okay. I don't really know what it was, but I think, so for what this is worth, which is nothing, they were getting ready to do the Mike Klum documentary, and I think he wanted to bring her on stream so that everybody could see that she was heavy, so that when it came out in the documentary, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, I think. I don't know.
Idea.
She's there for the marriage tax credit. Marriage tax credit, maybe some very, very basic cooking, laundry. She buys him all his clothes. Of course I did. Of course she did.
It doesn't cover the headphone jack. I think I know what it is. So basically what you're supposed to do for travel with the Victrix stick, the idea was that the joystick, if you push it in and then pull it out, it comes out magnetically. So I think what you would do is you would push it in and pull, and take the joystick out, and you would put this into the joystick hole to protect the hole during
220 from
travel.
all of us for a billboard. Yeah, I'll throw 220 on it.
In after the fact. So I'm obviously never going to do that. That's what it must be. Okay?
What is this asshole even talking
so I don't
about?
Need this.
I
This
got
is
like all
trash.
thrown
I'll
off.
never use that. Okay.
She doesn't have a family to go back to, unfortunately. Where else can she go? Well, the guy that she was with before Phil actually like kind of cucked the dude. She was cheating on the guy that she was with before, like, with Phil. So she can cheat on Phil. I'm not condoning cheating on your spouse, but she could find somebody else. Even though she's heavy, it doesn't make her like a monster, you know? She's not going to be on the next episode of, you know, fucking My 600-Pound Life, but, you know, there are dudes that think that's attractive. I don't know. Depends on what road she goes down. There are chicks who find that attractive, you know? Penitenson, thank you for the 4 months. Why is this unk dressed like village people? It's the closet clean out. Every $100 we get a new vest and a new hat for him to wear. So yeah, he is gonna look like this all day. Tyrone thinks she's attractive, and there you go. She could find somebody else. I'm not saying it would be a better person than Phil or a worse person than Phil, but Toxie could do a marathon to raise billboard funds and put her thumbnails up every day. Did I pause this shit? Oh, okay. Where'd he fuck off to? Oh, okay. We got a gangly ass arm in the shot. Okay.
Let's do our next shot.
Self-esteem. She ain't got no more self-esteem. He took it from her.
Looks like I have a contribution or two to shout out as well.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
99 bananas. Or should I do whiskey? What do you guys think? 99
Anyone is better than Phil? Well, I would hope if she found somebody else, I just hope that they would be nicer than Phil. He's just so rude.
Bananas or whiskey? What's the next shot?
All I hear is YMCA.
Everyone's saying whiskey? All right.
Could put up Kino Casino ads to pay for the billboard.
This is good stuff. It tastes great. Smoky and salty at the same time. I recommend it.
Look at you drooling over it, you fucking alcoholic. Look at you go.
Double peat Scotch blended whiskey.
Phil does hate Duty and Gundam. And Kino Casino. And Rich and Keemstar and Side Scrollers. And Stephen Cambion from True Seekers.
Single malt, but delicious for a blend. Okay?
Imagine the confusion of Rentonites looking up. Look at that. Oh, but he's not an alcoholic though. Look at that face.
Oh.
Look at that. But he's not an alcoholic, though. Gotta grab this one. Thank you.
Oh, smells so good. All right. Good afternoon.
But I don't have a problem.
Iron Man the Power said, I've been playing Death Stranding 2 on the beach, having an awesome time with the game. Glad to hear that. Surprisingly enough, the audience is liking my...
I mean, she married him during his financial crisis, so she isn't going anywhere now. I'm not entirely sure how much she knew about these things. I don't feel as if, not that I have some kind of hot take that nobody else thinks, but I still don't think to this day that he has ever been... I would almost guarantee they don't have a joint bank account, joint checking, savings, what have you. Well, there's no savings, but I almost guarantee that she has a bank account and he has a bank account, and I would guarantee she doesn't know what's going on. I would put money almost on she might know some, but I don't think she knows all. So,
my Death Stranding,
because I believe he tries to keep her off social media. 220 Unhinged, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Hello, Toxic. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. It has. Happy 4th. Happy IDependOnDents Day.
They showed up and actually
hang out or don't. This shit is boring as fuck.
Engaged and supported the last stream, so it continues. Cool. I didn't think it would. I thought people would get bored with the game, but they actually seem to.
There's no way the money that he spends, he can't let anybody know.
Liking it.
Dave has said explicitly before they keep finances separate. I'm not surprised. No? Nah, she's gone. And that is a very good possibility. That sad-ass birthday meal. I don't know. I'm curious about the food. I don't know if I'll make it streaming this long because I'm going to dinner all my very own. But I'll check back at some point. We'll see what the food was like. Because I don't know why he would keep saying that he was going to have her cook if she was gone. The only obvious thing is to, keep up appearances, but...
All right, ready?
All you could just say is, like, she's tired, she worked all day, she doesn't feel like it. You could just keep rolling with that.
Happy Independence Day to everyone out there. Americans, obviously, particularly, but everyone out there. Hope you're having a chill time today and enjoying the stream. Salute. Smoky goodness. So good. I love that. Yeah. So let's continue. Now, FYI, we are currently at 47 out of 50 goals hit. At 50 goals, it's time for the Grillo's Pickles menu from Sonic on DSP Tries It. We could hit that by the end of today, and we could do it on Monday when I come back from my break. Okay? We are at 338 of support. We are a mere $12 away from our next milestone. At $350, it's time for the next hat. So let's get $12. Who's going to do a $12 contribution right now so that we can get to the next hat milestone? That Kick will decide, because it's Kick who's...
Give me 2 seconds, you guys. I apologize. Mr. Toxic's home. I know it's so rude. I'm sorry, but just give me 2 minutes. I won't make you watch clips. You can just watch this live if you want to.
Determining the hats today, and it's YouTube who's determining the vests. Maybe at one point we'll flip that. Maybe if we get to halfway, we'll flip it around, and then we'll have YouTube determine the hats and Kick determine the vests. Okay? All right. So let's go. We're on the third vest already, and we're on the third hat. Let's keep that momentum rolling. As I said that, Cyber Elk just did a €20 super chat. So let's see what that value is. Go. $23.55. Cool. Is that the biggest super chat of the day? Yes. Did I say 55? Yes, 23.55. Okay.
Okay, my apologies.
So, we are now up to, hold on. Okay.
Did he hit 400?
$363 of support. By the way, we're on Vest Streak of 3. And climbing today, so thank you for that. Cyber Elk says, how are you doing? Been busy testing out my new 4090 graphics card. Do you use some kind of...
Why is he showing two camera angles? He thinks that we need both, apparently.
PCs when they were new. I think we did. Didn't we do... I think it was Wukong. Black Myth Wukong had a benchmark test, and we ran the test to see how it did. And basically, it like was exceeding everything. So we ended up playing the game with almost like completely maxed out settings, like everything, every effect and everything.
Is Mr. Toxic going to watch the closet clean out? We're going to dinner. So I don't know. This is awful. I got to tap it. I am absolutely bored to tears. I feel like I'm fucking boring people to death, but I know Raw Phil's got it, and I know Tevin can hold it down. So I'm just going to, nope, that's it. It's 4th of July, and I want to go to dinner. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hold on. The old ghost, thank you. This old ghost, excuse me. Thank you for the $2 super chat. She won't leave till the foreclosure letter comes. She'll be squatting in that damn house. She ain't got nowhere to go. I appreciate everybody. Happy I Depend on Dents Day. Go get drunk. Don't do anything too fucked up. Be safe. He's off for the next couple of days. So let's do this again on Monday. Appreciate all the support. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to. Remember, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. But I hope to see you next time. As always, stay toxic, my friends.